streaming
Oh
button,
shit.
but it's black. You see? I should give you the link.
I'm in the stream already. I've been here since it was supposed to start 30 minutes ago.
Well, you know what? That means you're a true fan.
I was just like, I came here and I'm like, well, I might as well just have it up and ready.
Hello, everybody. We're going to start with Pokemon Sunster.
And you're Indian for some reason.
We are all Indian on this blessed day.
Oh shit. Dude, don't drink ices.
Cherry. You gotta get Slurpees. They're the real
I got
OGs.
2 ices when I visited Xavier, and both of them, like, were hell in a fucking cup. Like, I would drink them.
Oh, hey, Carl. You never come here. Hey, what's
I
up?
would drink them, and the flavoring was so strong it would only make you more thirsty, so you'd drink more, but then you'd get more thirsty, and it was hell.
Hell in a cell.
I was drinking a lemonade one, which doesn't help since lemons also make me very thirsty, and I'm just like, I was like sitting there drinking it, and Xavier was like, I thought you said you didn't like it, and I'm like, I don't, but I'm so thirsty. I hate it. So don't drink ices.
Alright, good talk.
They are the devil's drink.
Well, the devil sure has good taste in drinks.
I find it weird that down there you guys can't just like call anything slushies, because everything up here is called a slushie.
Like, we had like, it was like some really, really off-brand that wasn't even good in my middle school that you could pay like out the ass for, called a slush puppy.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those.
They suck.
Oh.
They're like, if snow cones were somehow even less desirable.
I'm here because I have no idea how shiny breeding works. Okay, get the shiny charm, get a Japanese father, and then breed Pokemon until a shiny pops out. It doesn't have to be a Japanese father, it could be any language that isn't yours.
Which in my case is Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese is a good one. French also works, German. You know, it just has to have that little...
But not Spanish.
No, Spanish works, I forgot that was a language. Because, like, I don't mean like that. I mean, in Pokemon, it has to, like, be a game in a different language to work, and they only have so many languages in the Pokemon games. Like, if you were from German, but you picked English, it fucking wouldn't work. It counts as English.
Rad.
Yeah. That's why I played Pokemon Y in French.
That's like cheating. You guys all know French.
I don't know French. And I named my character...
No, it's true. All Canadians speak French
I
and
named my
English.
character French Kish.
Yeah, only people from British will get
Yeah,
this.
it's true.
Yeah, I was about to say my Ditto is like Japanese and is
Did I
definitely
say
100%
you were from
hacked.
German? Oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it.
So what I haven't told you guys is I have a Diet Coke filled with about 3.5 shots of rum. So this is about to be a real fun stream, real fast.
I have a Diet Coke filled with Diet Coke. Cross-region breeding, yeah, Japan, France, Germany, but no Russian. I don't think Russian is a language choice.
I think it
Is
is.
I haven't seen any Pokemon with a Russian tag on them, so maybe I just haven't got any.
Because I swear I see it on Bulbapedia a lot.
I don't know. I know I haven't got a foreign Pokemon with a Russian tag on it.
Russia isn't real. You've never seen
You've never seen one Russia.
One Russia, please.
I can't breed Pokemon with you right now because I'm picking herbs and what. Well, I mean, I could do both, but it would be hard to do both of that and also pay attention to the stream. So.
It's true.
I'm not gonna do.
Sages said he'll show up, but I'm going to bet he's sleeping right now.
Yeah, he has a lot on his plate.
He also has a lot in his apparatus, if you get what I'm saying.
I'm not calling him fat.
We are all fat on this
I
blessed
wish I had
day.
a lot on my plate.
Ooh, one of those Slugmas is shiny. No, he's no. I mean, female. It's totally different.
Just fucking with you. I just ate a big old bowl of fucking vegetables, so I don't need more on my plate right now. Vegetables and meat and spaghetti sauce. It's kind of a ghetto meal, but it's delicious and I love it.
I was gonna ask one of you guys to help me come up with a logo for Rose Gold Heart. Rose Gold Heart. You see, I'm already slurring.
Cool.
So James, help me out. I was going to make the heart and heart gold pink.
That's gay.
That's game, yes.
I just said that without even thinking about it, but I laughed at myself. I laughed at what I said. Because I'm fucking 12.
Oh.
I'm eating a bowl of chocolate
You're all
chips.
12.
That you shouldn't be doing that.
No, it's great. I love doing that.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, Kish gave me the Slugma and a heavy ball because she said it would look
And
good.
with the egg moves. Well, it's the ball that I think would go best with shiny Slugma. He wanted to match the shiny Slugma, not the Macargo, so don't at me.
So don't evolve this thing.
Don't even at me. You could evolve it, it just won't match.
You can evolve it, but then it'll be purple, and then it's not the right
Oh, it's
purple.
like a pinky purple. And like the shell is like
Your Animal Crossing town should be named Shinema. Shugma.
No.
It should be called Sugma.
Do not. Shiny Slugma is better than shiny Macargo? True. Facts.
I like purple's my favorite color, but I absolutely agree that shiny Slugma looks way better than Macargo in 3D.
True.
I think Macargo shiny looked a lot better in 2nd gen, but once it started turning purple, I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes they just make shinies worse.
It's true.
And sometimes they make them better.
I just like the Gen 2 aesthetic most of all, anyway.
I think shiny Espeon is a good shiny now. It used to suck.
Yeah, like shiny Espeon now is like a nuclear
No,
green.
it's like a forest green.
And no, in Go, it looks like it fell into a radioactive reactor.
I don't play Go, so...
I do, and I got one shiny Eevee from that event, so I'm gonna name it Nucleon and turn it into a shiny Espeon.
Nucleon, that's a good one, actually.
I think that's like the form of like a nuclear evolution in Pokemon Uranium.
I mean, that would make sense.
I haven't
It's
played
Pokemon Uranium. I mean, you know. Gen 2 shinies aren't real. You've never seen one. Including the red Gyarados. Doesn't exist.
It's true. Yeah, Nucleon's from Uranium, but if we just pretend Uranium doesn't exist, I came up with a really cool name.
Yeah, you came up with Tornadus too.
It was Thundurus.
Thundurus.
I came up with Thundurus
Sorry.
9 months before it got confirmed.
Sorry, you gestated it into a baby. That was the real Pokemon.
Its head gets bigger, kid. I don't even know what I meant by that. I swear I meant for it to be cool.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
A lot. I love how I took one step and another egg
Oh
hatched.
man, that happens sometimes. It's cool. Like...
How do Slugmas fuck? They shoot their love dart like a regular
that Slugma's fucking a Ditto anyways, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, the Ditto's like getting into its Kish predicted Oricorio.
How the fuck did I predict Oricorio? I have no idea what you're talking about. Then again, I don't remember, like, 90% of my life, so, I mean... I don't know.
No, I've thrown away all the non-shinies.
Yeah, Wonder Trade just takes too long.
If we get the shiny Slugma in this stream, I'll do a RNG thing and then give it to one of you guys.
I'll Wonder Trade you. My evil tall speed drawing? No, it was just, like, black and red lines, is what it was.
Wasn't that just what drawing is?
I mean, black and red lines. Like, I scribbled a lot because I couldn't remember what...
Oh, so you made Virtual Boy Pokemon Y version?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what Evil Tell looked like.
It just looks like bacon.
Yeah, so I just, like, fucking red and black lines, and I did it in a Y shape. It was close enough.
Dun, 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 dun. Who said anything about the orphan purges in Kanto being done with?
What?
The plot of Pokemon Yellow Retinue.
What?
It's Mr. Chew's Yellow Retinue. Oh yeah, releasing the non-shinies took a long time.
That's how the fucking world works, buddy. Oh my god, there's so many sea stalks here. That's a good thing.
Sea stalk.
Yeah, I'm picking the herb, and the herb is sea stalks. That I am picking at this very moment.
Oh, Christ.
Wow.
Ooh.
You alright?
It's worse when you mix rum. The burps taste
Rummy?
very vinegary.
I've never had rum, so...
It's just like any liquor, like, my breath starts tasting like vinegar.
Well, I haven't had enough liquor for that problem.
Well, that's probably the only problem.
I take, like, a sip of a liquor, and then I'm like, wow, I hate this one, too. And that is everyone I've ever tried.
Yeah, no, I can't. I've been working on the entire plot for the sequel to the Yellow Streams, and it's been going well.
Is it? Are you winning, son?
Yeah, it's just like putting all the changing all the dialogue and stuff is what's eating up the most time.
Are you like changing the dialogue in the game itself?
Yeah, and like you have to like program it to like you have to put like \in like \R to do like line breaks.
Did you do that in the
restarting
Pokemon Yellow
lines.
stream?
No, we were just coming up with stupid stuff in the Yellow stream, but in this one, like, it's going to be, like, an actual, like, hard work
Yeah, it
hack.
sounds like it's gonna take a lot of work.
Like, I've changed all, like, the trainers that I wanted to change, and I've gotten, like, up to Violet City when it comes to changing, like, all the text.
I'm proud of you. Doing something with your life. Well,
It's true.
Pokemon.
And then I have a planned sequel to that, and I've been working on fake mons for it.
Oh my god, you're actually gonna make fake mons? You are too advanced.
Well, like, they're so similar. Like, it's not like me coming up with like a brand new mon. It's just like adjustments to old.
Also, like Thunderous. I'm never gonna let go of that. You know that, right?
You shouldn't, and I'm gonna put it in now.
Good, you should.
But like I've been working like my Lowland Poochyena idea. Like I put it into Rose Gold Heart now, but like I'm gonna like actually adjust its stats in a potential sequel I make.
Well, good luck with that. Which do you think's gonna happen first? You're gonna finish that, or you're gonna get a shiny Slugma?
I don't know.
Good talk. Dude, I'm picking Riverbud.
Yeah, Lowland Poochyena was your idea, James. It was. But I added
But comics stole
Maleviena
it.
and Almightyena.
So now it's his now.
It's gonna have a split evolution. A Lowland Poochyena.
Yeah, there's gonna be gunfights. In comics, ROM hack.
Like I have the text document with all like the stats and typings and lore for them open right now.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But a couple of them are spoilers, so I can't bring them up yet.
Oh my god, there's an anchorweed. Yeah, your Lowland Poochyena should have a midnight form and a dawn form.
It kinda does. Because like the whole like lore we came up with the Lowland Poochyena is that it was bred to guard a lowland royalty.
Yep.
And so based on how like its liege treats it, it evolves into one of 3 forms.
Oh, so like bad, neutral, and good?
It's like good, bad, and like great.
What? That's fucking lame as frick.
Well, no, it's because it's like the because like one of them is like most of them get the good one, a couple shitty ones get the bad ones, and like the prophesied ones get the really good
But
one.
that's lame.
It's the best.
It
I
should
can
just be
come up with.
considered neutral because you didn't quite reach either side.
Well, that's boring too.
Yeah,
I
but
wanted to
that's-
try to make.
I didn't say it was boring and that's bad. I said it was lame. You don't want to be
Well,
lame.
good and neutral are kind of the same
No, good and neutral are not the same.
here. In this one, it is because it's like good because neutral's like good enough. When it comes to being a royal, like you have to
Neutral
try
is
really,
good enough
really.
when it comes to being a royal. There you go. Quote comic 2018.
Because, like, it's like 3 different, like, ways to evolve it. You can either get it through max friendship, you can get it through totally 0 friendship, or you could max out its EVs before it evolves.
But what if you don't do any of those things?
And then it just stays a Poochyena.
Oh, that was an obvious answer. I don't know why I asked that.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, fuck, I just punched a crane.
Don't do it, Boopak.
A bird! A crane bird.
No, we had a Slugma named Ligma on the last stream. We had a Ligma, we had Slugma, and we had Sugundis.
We sure did.
Well, yeah, Joe, that's what makes him, like, that's what makes him the cool one.
I didn't mean to punch the bird! It just happened.
Yeah, someone draw me fan art of Poochyena with big titties. Actually, don't do that. It's like soliciting furry porn.
But like, put a bikini on all of the titties.
Yeah, I don't want my Slugmas to be
Oh,
whores.
I thought you said Poochyena with big titties.
What did I say?
You said Poochyena. That's why I said all the titties, because a Poochyena would have more than one set of titties.
Oh yeah, got it. Has 6 tits.
Yeah. At least I assume it would. I mean, assume it works like a dog
Yeah,
works.
viewers, if you're drawing furry porn and you're like cats and dogs don't have 6 tits, you're a coward.
It's true.
I'm already.
Are you? How can you be drunk that fast?
I'm already like like 75% of the way
You
through.
said
this,
you were
like,
gonna drink it
ultra rummy
slowly!
It didn't taste as bad as I thought it would be. So I went a little further into it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, God, my mentions are like my notifications are just gonna be full of furry
You
porn.
asked for it. Like, literally.
I know. I know.
You did this.
I swear to bring up like porn every time Kish is here.
You know what? I think you do. Why? Why is that?
Like, I don't know, because like we don't have a filter when we're together, so like it just turns into porn.
We make each other the worst versions of ourselves.
Right?
It's just
How do we do
it's
that?
magic. It's the magic of friendship. Friendship is magic.
Crazy how friendship do that.
Friendship is magic, bitch.
I mean, well, people keep coming back to the stream, so like I guess it works.
Yeah, it's like your guys' problem, not comics. If nobody came to the stream,
Okay.
he'd stop. But you guys
It's
are
true.
enabling him.
Okay, so a Lowland Poochyena is dragon. And then it can become one of 3. The one that, when it's max friendship, is Mythiena.
Which is...
Oh yeah, by the way, a Lowland Poochyena is Yviena.
Okay, but what's the typing?
Okay, so Mythiena
But
is
if
Steel
it's
and
a
Dragon.
Lowland Poochyena, that would just be its name as Poochyena.
I know, I've altered the deal, pray I don't do it again.
Okay, anyways, the typing of the good, happy boy.
Okay, so Mythiena is Steel and Dragon.
I was thinking Fairy and Dragon, that's what
'Cause-
the name sounds like.
Well, it became Steel because, like, it wants to defend its liege so badly that it, like, solidifies and becomes
What
like
a
a knight,
goddamn
kind of.
nerd.
And then the one that's, with totally minimal friendship, like absolute 0.
Absolute zero. He's Kelvin Zero, Poochyena.
No, it's... that one is Maleviena,
Of course.
and it's, Dark and Dragon.
I don't know what I expected.
And then the one with max EVs before it evolves is Almightyena.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that one's
Of course it's fighting.
fighting in Dragon. I totally was just trying to go for an All Might reference from My
I
Hero
know.
Academia before I forgot that Almighty was an actual
Oh
word.
my god. Yeah, no, I was saying really because of the My Hero Academia reference, which I now recognize because you guys shove it in my face all the time.
We did it.
Damn it. I refuse to watch it.
I have their stats all planned out too because they're gonna be like semi-pseudo legendaries.
Which one am I getting? Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu? If I get one, it'll be Eevee.
Same.
But I don't know. It doesn't look all that great.
If the Mega Evolution thing is real, then I'll probably end
What
up
Mega
getting it.
Evolution thing?
Apparently, like, a lot of Pokemon there got trademarked, and the last time that happened, or re-trademarked, and the last time that happened is when the Pokemon that got re-trademarked got Mega Evolutions.
Which Pokemon?
God, like a lot
It's
of
just
them,
gonna
too,
be
like
like
Machamp.
first gen shit though, because that game is first gen shit.
Yeah, like, apparently, Hitmontop got in that, too, so there's either going to be evolutions from Johto with that, or it's just totally different. It might just be merch.
I'm not really interested in it because it's first gen shit. Like, it doesn't even have any of the
Yeah,
other
that's why the only reason I would... Like, if they did throw in, like, some Johto evolutions to Kanto Pokemon, I would be more interested.
No, it has to have all of Johto. Just having some of the evolutions is stupid and doesn't make any sense, and I would be less interested.
I just want Smash Infinite.
I just want Mega Galvantula.
Ultimate, god damn it.
I just want Mega Galvantula. There was that one link that said we would have it, and it was fake, and now I'm sad forever.
Yeah, I was really bummed when that one didn't end up being
No,
real.
I want Mega Galvantula.
Galvantula.
Galvantula. Yeah, Mega Hitmontop would be
like,
a Beyblade.
I really, like, I like Pokemon Go. Like, it's my favorite Pokemon game since Black and White 2, but, like, I don't know. Let's Go really doesn't...
I would...
Like, I don't want to pay for a game I already have.
I would really like Mega Kofagrigus.
That would be really
I would
fun.
like it.
Well, we got Mega Flygon back in 4th gen. His name was Garchomp.
Wrecked. Damn. I want more 5th gen Megas. Audino is just... It's the worst 5th gen Mega they could have given us.
I'm surprised that, like, that's all we got from 5th
I
gen.
know, it's Audino, and it's like, well, it's cute and all, but, like, fuck, dude. I'm not into Let's Go because it only has the first gen of Pokemon. Like, it's just stupid. If it had all the Pokemon, I'd get it, but it doesn't. So fuck it. It can fuck itself.
Yeah, that's my main issue with it, because... I'm not hating, I just think it's weird that Audino was the one we got.
Well, we can't get a Mega Do-What. That's not how Mega Evolutions work.
I remember when people were really surprised that Slowbro got one, because they're like, doesn't he evolve into
Oh my
Slowking?
God,
I'm
no.
like, you absolute fools.
Mega Scolipede? Hell yes.
Audino gives the 3rd most experience of all Pokemon.
Yeah, Chansey and Blissey are
to my
ahead,
knowledge.
right?
Yeah, but the issue being that you don't reliably find Chanseys and Blissies out there.
Yeah.
Mega Fossils would be fantastic.
I'd like a Mega Tyrantrum.
I thought you were gonna say Tyranitar. I'm like, boy, do I have good news for you.
No, Tyrantrum. Let's see what other fossils. I like Archeops.
Oh yeah, we did get Mega Aerodactyl,
Oh
didn't we?
yeah, he's a fossil.
Yeah, Mega Archeops would be cool if we can get rid of Defeatus.
No, but I want him to still look pathetic trying to fly like he's about to fall at any second. I love it.
I want him to, like, look more confident, but he still flaps like a dick.
No, I want him to look like he's going to fail at any second, and he needs to stay aloft to be alive. I love it. Mega Kabutops would be cool.
No, I still think we should get
Mega
Mega
Dunsparce.
Marowak. I really want that. No, I want a Dunsparce evolution before I want a Mega Dunsparce.
I think I'm good with no more Dunsparce.
Well, I just want cross-generation Evos to be a thing, again.
I was about to say, boy, do I have something to tell you. They are a thing.
What is this thumbnail? It's a meme that I
No, but
edited.
technically there's, like, Sylveon. That's a cross-gen Evo.
Well, I mean, besides Sylveon, like, I wanted... Like, look me in the eyes and tell me that a Alomomola shouldn't have been a Love Disc
Okay,
Evo.
we all know that, but the whole 5th gen thing they were doing kind of
The
ruined it.
only reason I kind of support that is, like, it's a Univin,
Yeah,
Love Disc.
Bouffalant too, like, come on.
Well, Bouffalant is just a Univin Tauros.
Yeah, but they, like, it's just so...
Beyblades. Is Pokemon Bank worth it?
It is for me.
You could ask Kish.
My Pokemon Bank is almost full. So, yes, it is worth it to me.
Bouffalant too.
Mega Bibarl.
I would unironically be down for that. Like, Mega Pidgeot is one of my favorite Megas solely because I love that such an early game Pokemon got a Mega.
Cute.
I don't think Fusions
I mean, technically we had the Zekrom and Curium and Reshiram shit. That fused. And the Necrozma. Yeah, that's... I kept wanting to say Zekrom, but I'm like, no, just because they're black doesn't mean they're the same.
I mean, outside of those, I don't think, like, being able to fuse, like, any Pokemon should be a thing.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with what we got. Toxicroak? Yeah, Toxicroak.
Toxicroak is one of my favorite Pokemon.
He's pretty cool. He's not one of my favorite, but I definitely like him. I don't dislike him. He's a good boy.
If Pokemon takes cues from Digimon, I want them to have a strategy RPG that's actually good.
Mega Drapion? I don't like Drapion, so, like...
Yeah, but you might like Mega
Drapion.
I used Drapion in Black 2 when I replaced my Grumpig with it.
I like cute Pokemon, and Drapion is decidedly not cute.
Well, mine was cute because it was a girl and it named her Stingy
Nope,
Susie.
she's not cute. She's as cute...
Stingy Susie
She's as cute as a Drapion can be, but she is still not cute.
That's good. I would unironically be down for Mega Luminion.
Mega Garchomp.
If Mega Garchomp is so good, why isn't there a Mega Garchomp?
Exactly. Drapion is Uggo, I agree.
Well, Joe thinks everything's
No,
Uggo, so.
Joe has good taste, I think. It's
No,
a little
he
too
doesn't.
early to agree with that one. He only agrees with my Drapion assessment, but you know, we'll see.
Kish, what do you think of Noctowl?
Noctowl's... I mean, he's not that interesting.
Alright, cool. Now, when Joe hears that, you can make an argument.
I think he's just a fucking owl. Like, what has he got going for him?
I really wish that he got a Mega that was Psychic and Dragon.
Why would he be dragon?
Because Noctowl's a dragon.
No! You are in fact wrong.
I used Durant in my run of my first run of Pokemon White. Durant is amazing.
I unironically love Heatmore, and I don't know why.
Game Freak does too, because for some reason, even though it wasn't in the Alola Dex, it got a signature move. And it's like one of the best fire type moves in the game.
I love it, dude.
Like, why? I'm not hating, but why?
Mega Alolan Ninetales. I would love a Mega Ninetales of any variety. That would be cool.
If regular Ninetales got a Mega, would you want it to get a Psychic typing?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
It could also be like Dark Fairy, because, you know, Kitsunes are like tricksters.
No, I'm glad we didn't get a Sinnoh remake because I didn't want it to be wasted on the 3DS's, on Game Freak's inability to make a good Pokemon game on the 3DS.
Damn. Harsh. Mega Ninetales gets 10 tails? Alright, I'm not sure that's how that works, but...
Like 10 more tails or just an extra tail?
Oh, yeah, no, 10 more!
19
19 tails, that's his new name.
I love most of 5th Gen's
Dude,
Pokemon.
5th Gen...
It did add a Pignite, and that's kind of unforgivable.
What do you mean 5th Gen had a ton of forgettable Pokemon? All of my favorite Pokemon are in 5th Gen. I love so many of them. So many.
Yeah, 5th Gen was really, really good.
The only one of my
and
favorite Pokemon that isn't in 5th Gen is Meowstic. I love Meowstic. I don't like Esper, but I like Meowstic.
I like Esper in Super Mystery Dungeon.
Esper is just such a meme Pokemon that people like love because of the memes, though. Like,
We're clearly going to get a 4th Gen remake.
one day. Yeah, I am a 5th Gen.
3 games is pretty bad too.
5th Gen had Galvantula, so it's legitimately the best gen.
I was about to say, I think, yeah, 3 of my top 5 favorite Pokemon are from 5th gen.
Because 5th gen, best gen.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why people wanted it on the 3DS beyond not wanting to get a new system, but... just get money.
Dude.
Well, 4th gen had a fantastic post-game.
I didn't play 4th gen that much.
It's hard to go back to.
I always confuse
which
Pokemon are in 3rd and 4th gen. Because I didn't play.
I feel like a lot of people screw up a lot of 2nd and 3rd gen's Pokemon because so many of them are so rare in Gen 2, but really common in Gen 3.
For some reason, I know Gen 1 and Gen 2 and Gen 5 really well, and then like 6 and 7, but then 3 and 4 just kind of blend. I don't know why.
I mean, I can feel that.
Probably because I didn't play too much either of them. I like Pokemon.
I didn't really get into Yokai Watch 2's post-game, because by the time I beat it, I was like, wow, I spent 40 hours on this.
I didn't get Yokai Watch.
It was fun.
It didn't really seem like my kind of thing.
It was more my thing than I thought.
I got enough out of it watching Sages play it, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, no, the first game, definitely, you should just watch that. The second one, I feel like you would have enjoyed.
My least favorite part about Pokemon is doing the story, though.
Oh, weird, that's the only part of Pokemon I enjoy
I
nowadays.
don't like that part. Emerald is the best Pokemon game? How does it feel to be so wrong?
I was about to say, how does it feel to say the second worst Pokemon game?
Second worst?
Third worst.
Third worst?
Yeah.
Which ones are the worst, then?
The worst ones, obviously my opinion, kids. The worst Pokemon game are Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Why?
Because Kanto's a really boring region, and the only reason I like first gen so much is because it's so wacky.
But then wouldn't Sapphire and Ruby be worse than Emerald, because Emerald have more shit in it?
Yeah, those are I mean, I just hate third gen
yeah,
in general.
me too.
I hate 7th gen's business practices.
What do you mean?
That either Sun and Moon were full-priced betas, or Ultra Sun and Moon are the laziest third game, so everything's shitty about it.
Yeah, well, I don't really agree with that, but I bought both the games, so I guess I kind of do agree with it with my money. Well, Xavier's money. Close enough. Almost like my money.
And I like 6th gen's gameplay, but I feel like the entire experience of 6th gen is just unfinished.
Your comic. I'm gonna play Little Dragon's Cafe.
I know. You're very excited about it.
Well, I'm excited. Like, I'm not gonna be able to play it immediately because obviously I still have WoW, and like Monster Hunter comes out 4 days before Little Dragon's Cafe. So like, fuck me, right?
You don't have to get all the new releases when they're new.
Oh no, I'm gonna buy it right when it comes out, but I probably won't be able to play it for a bit. You know. But I hope it's good.
I'm very excited for Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Yeah, boy. So it's confirmed that we can take our saves over from the 3DS, right? How?
Yeah. We're getting a thing for it.
That's good, because I don't really want to make all my shit again.
Yeah, I'd really rather not start entirely over, but if I had to, I would, but I would vastly prefer not to.
Yeah.
Sell me on Monster Hunter.
It's Monster Hunter.
Ultimate. I was about to say, do you want to spend money on a new game? It's not my job to make you pay
like,
for this game.
If you've played Monster Hunter before, and I mean, liked it, obviously, then you're gonna want...
Joe's like a big world whore.
Well, then why wouldn't he want Monster Hunter Generations U?
Because he says it's ugly.
He's one of those. I don't agree with your opinions anymore, Joe.
I did it, Joe. I've slandered you sufficiently.
This is the real Monster Hunter. World is the fake Monster Hunter. Fucking Generations U has way better looking armor. World's armor is so boring.
I just don't like how World played. Like, I barely felt like I was playing a Monster Hunter game.
Felt like Monster Hunter to me, but it wasn't,
It was the same with the graphics. The graphics, for some reason, really threw me off. Like, Monster Hunter looking that good, I didn't like it.
I liked it. It was an alright game, but I still like old Monster Hunter too.
I was about to say, when I fired up the Generations Ultimate demo and I fought the Great Macau, I'm like, ah, I'm home.
I like both of them. They're nice. All the Monster Hunters are good boys. It is going to be hard to go back to not being able to slowly walk around while drinking potions, though. I got a little too used to that.
I didn't really like that feature.
I got a little too used to it.
Mega Devil Joe.
So, like, Savage?
Like World Eater.
Ooh.
Where's my World Eater Savage Devil Joe?
Oh my god, why would you want that?
Was my World Eater Savage Apex
I haven't
Devil
played
Joe?
World. Is there a demo on the PC? I don't know, I haven't on the PS4.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't know for sure.
Because they, like, this one seems, like, really into, like, the whole, like, temporary betas. It's another thing I don't like about World. It's like, just let me fight Kultaroth whenever I wanted to. Except I didn't really care about that because I barely played through
I
it.
never fought Kultaroth because I didn't have PS Plus.
Yeah, I don't know. World didn't tickle me.
I really like Valhazak. Valhazak is
And
my
it's
boy.
upsetting that that's probably how Monster Hunter's gonna be going forward from now on.
Valhazak is my boy.
But at least I have 4 Ultimate I can always go back to.
Yeah, and Generations Ultimate. We're gonna fight the Bug Boy.
It's true. I'm very excited for that.
We're gonna fight the Bug Boy.
Valstrax is already one of my favorite monsters.
Valstrax, he's...
Do you hear his cry?
I don't really like him. I mean...
Sounds like a jet engine.
as a monster in Monster Hunter, he's really good, but he's, like, not... I don't like him. Like, you know, I like him, but I don't like him.
I think he's really cool.
I think it's weird how his wings, like, turn around. I don't like it.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't, like, feel like something that could naturally
Oh,
happen.
definitely.
But I feel like that's also Generations shit
I
in
also don't
general.
like it how he explodes me. It's not great. But I like Monster Hunter World, and I like Monster Hunter Not World. Good games.
Yeah, it's not like Monster Hunter World's a bad game, it's just not for me.
It's good games. All Monster Hunters are good Monster Hunters, except anything behind, like, anything that came out before Freedom Unite.
I was about to say, like, even Freedom Unite's is a little hard to go back to.
Yeah, but it had so many monsters.
It did. Like, I like the aesthetic of Freedom Unite because it just feels so
Yeah.
different compared to every Monster
Yeah,
Hunter
it was,
that came after it.
it was good. Played it till the end. Didn't beat everything, but, you know, played it till the end.
I was about to say, I think I've only made it up to Jan Garuga in solo because it's very hard for me to stay interested in it, but I love watching people play Freedom Unite.
I am an idiot, though. The first time I played Freedom Unite, and I'd heard everybody talk about how hard it is and everything, so I grab a quest for the Yan Katku, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty difficult, actually. And I get my whole armor set, and then I realize I was in the guild hall the entire time, doing the multiplayer quest, so it's like, oh. Oh, wow. Fuck. Monster Hunter's a good game. If you've never played Monster Hunter, you should play Monster Hunter.
I was about to say, 3 Ultimate and the 3DS's demo is how I got started with it, and I bought a Wii U exclusively to play 3
Oh, I know, right? I have a Wii U, and the only game I've ever played on it is Monster Hunter.
Like, I got, like, a total of, like, 6 games. I've sold most of them, and the only one I've actually put more than, like, 5 hours into is 3 Ultimate and Splatoon.
I only played 3 Ultimate, really. I got, like, there was that free game that came out, and I picked Wind Waker, and I have that on my Wii U, and I never played it.
My roommate, when I lived at Towson, brought his Wii U for the first semester, and I was going to, like, play Wind Waker 100% on it to see if I could change my opinion. And I started playing it once, And then when I came back one weekend, he just brought his Wii U home, and he's like, "Yeah, no one really played it, so I'm just gonna leave it at home." And I'm like,
Alright.
"Oh."
Which monsters can I date in Monster Hunter? Kazu.
Yeah, Kazoo, their sister Red Kazoo.
Yeah, they want you. They want you dick.
And they just kind of stand there sometimes, and you have to like determine like if they're into you or if they're.
Yeah,
just,
any monster if
posing.
you're brave enough.
I really liked the underwater combat.
We
in 3
know, and you love Ceadeus, and you want to
know.
marry it, and you want to stroke its beard.
I don't want to just marry it. I want to fuck
You want
it.
to stroke its beard while you tenderly whisper sweet nothings into its ear.
I want it to shoot its big water cannon at me while it calls me a bitch and drinks my
Alright,
Pepsi.
or that. I mean, either way. I don't judge.
I was about to say, I think a lot of the,
Oh wait,
besides 3 Ultimate and Splatoon, a lot of the stuff I play on the Wii U is just
I
Virtual
lied.
Console
Yes,
stuff.
I played another game on my Wii U, and that was Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town.
I played a lot of Fire Emblem on it, like Fire Emblem 7.
Cool. I don't know which one that is.
That's it's just called Fire Emblem in the
Yeah,
States.
alright. I was gonna say you're gonna tell me which one it is, and I'm still not gonna know which one it is. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's you remember in Smash Bros. The one sis trophy that summons the green-haired swordswoman who sits there and then she strikes?
Sure. Was that
Okay,
Brawl?
well, never mind. I was in Brawl and
Yeah,
4.
I didn't really play either of those that much. I
Okay,
think I
well,
remember the.
One of the main characters of 7 is an assist trophy in Smash.
Cool.
And Roy is the son of the 7's protagonist.
Water combat wasn't that bad. I'll say it, but I didn't like it, but it wasn't that bad.
Like, it was clearly, like, I feel like a lot of it could have been improved.
It
but
wasn't.
For what it was, I had fun
Yeah,
with
like,
it.
I would rather fight on the land, but it's not like I had to go in the water and it's like, oh, well, this is a fucking worst. It was fine.
Like, if you were, especially if you were, like, a gunner, like, nothing changed.
Yeah, well, I didn't gun. I gunned in 3U a little.
I think I picked up gunning to,
I gunned Dire
Well, I
Morales
just like the
in 3U.
concept of water combat because, like, deep water in video games always freaks me out in a good way. It's the whole reason I bought Shadow of the Colossus because the 7th Colossus is entirely an underwater
I
fight.
have a legitimate phobia of deep water in video games, and if I can't see the bottom of the water and I can't see what's in it, I will just be like, nope, not going in there.
That's what I like.
I
It
hate
freaks
it.
me out, and I think it's cool.
hate it.
Someone recommended a game to me on Reddit about that. I think it was
Yeah,
Subnautica.
probably.
I have to blow my nose.
I have to blow your nose. No. Damn it.
I'm coming down off a cold, so...
I'm coming up off a cold, on to a cold.
Good job.
Fuck you. My back hurts.
Subnautica, okay.
Do I hate the ocean? No, no, no. I
It-
said I hate deep water in video games. In real life, it's fine.
You know what I like in real life?
You like in real life?
When a puddle gets, like, weirdly deep,
Like when you're like,
but I could still see it.
oh, I was gonna say like when you're walking and you step in a puddle and suddenly it's like, oof, fuck.
No, I hate stepping in puddles because it ruins my shoe. But, like, when I can, like, see, like, into a weirdly deep puddle, it's, like, probably, like, a foot deep. I live for that
So
shit.
you never go on a cruise ship? No, I go on a cruise ship. This is deep water in video games that's terrifying. Real life is fine.
I don't think I'd go on a cruise ship, mostly because I feel like I'll get seasick.
I don't think I'd get seasick, but I probably wouldn't go on a cruise ship because that's like the shittiest vacation you can ever take. Why bother?
Planes were scary.
I have no idea why, but I'm just scared of deep water in video games. Planes are not scary. Planes are literally the least scariest part about taking plane rides.
Well, no, it was just, like, it was the first time I'd, Endless Ocean is pretty cool. I hadn't been on a plane since I was 7, so I kind of forgot about it, and I was already having kind of an anxiety attack going onto it. So when it went up, I, like, freaked out.
The only problem I have with going on planes is customs. Because I usually go into other countries and, oh god, I have a fear of customs.
As you should.
But fucking last time I went through customs, they asked me like 6 fucking questions. Like, the whole time I'm like, fucking like, oh god, this is the worst. I put aside like 3 hours to go through customs, and I'm like terrified. They asked me like 6 questions, and I got one of them wrong, and they still let me through.
What question did you get wrong?
They're like, when's the last time you were in America? I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago. And they're like, says here you were here last year. I'm like, oh yeah, there was a layover from Japan.
Okay. Well, that's not like so bad. It's like something you could slip your
Yeah,
mind
but
on.
like, because I told them I went to Japan, and then they're like, it says here you were here last year. And I'm like, oh yeah, I stopped in Seattle on the way to Japan.
Yeah, it was cool. I got Diet Dr. Pepper.
Is it good?
It was what I needed.
What do you mean it was what you needed?
Well, I was thirsty and I wanted something sweet, but I already like. All right, so let me tell you my experience at the the Denver airport. So I get there a couple hours early, and like security goes a little faster than expected, so I have to say goodbye to Chihiro a little too fast. And so I'm already a little upset about that. And so I get there, and I'm there a little earlier than expected, but I'm like, okay, cool. So I go looking for like places I could eat, but everything's too expensive, so I just stop and get McDonald's.
Yep.
And they don't have what I want at that one, so I'm like, ugh. So I just got a McDouble. So then I get there, and I'm getting ready to board, because it's going to start boarding in like 2 minutes. And then right when it should start boarding, they're like, bing bong, hey, the flight to Baltimore is going to be delayed for 3 hours. I'm like, ugh. So then I was like, hey mom, like, it's going to be like a lot later than I thought. And she's like, okay, just, you can use my card and get food. So I stop at this one, like, Chinese food place. I'm like, hey, can I get this sesame chicken? And they're like, yeah, we don't have any of that. I'm like, come the fuck on, dude. And so I get this other thing, and I ask for a Diet Coke. And it's a huge Diet Coke. I'm like, this is gonna be great. I take one sip, and it's not Diet.
Oh,
I'm like, ah! So then when I can finally sit on the plane, I got Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm like, finally, something went right.
Then
I played Awakening on the way back, and it was fun.
nice. On the way up to America, one of my flights was delayed, and thank God it was the last one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because I'm coming back down, and Xavier's like, well, if a flight's delayed, it's fine. And I'm like, not if it's one of my first 2 flights, because then I'm going to miss my other flights, and then what am I going to do? I don't have any money. Like, God.
Like, the flight to Colorado was fine. It was the one that came back. Like, let me tell you, I didn't really know how boarding worked. It said, like, Group C, like, Flight 60. I'm like, alright, I don't know what that means. So I hop in the line with the A people and get in one of the first seats, and I realized that I massively cut the line.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to worry about that, because since I have a cane, I have the wheelchair help on my ticket. So I just get wheeled in, and I get to board first, because I'm on a wheelchair. And also, you know, like, when the security lines are long as fuck, you know what they do? Just wheelchair goes in its own separate line, straight to the front. Have fun. Thanks.
Just like, try to hide on it and see if you can do that.
So it's nice having a wheelchair. Also, I'll never get lost in the airport, because the people who wheel me always know exactly where they're going.
Oh shit, that sounds
It is really nice. I don't have to worry about anything.
I kind of lucked into finding my terminal back to Baltimore.
Yeah, I just, people who wheel you always know where they're going, and I always get in security first, and I get to board first, and it's all great.
Would you say it's wheelie nice?
On the way back, there was this lady who was on 2 of the flights that I was on, and it was weird. And she was also in a wheelchair 'cause she had a cast on her leg, and they, like, stuck both of us cripples together in the same seats. Like, she got the window and I got the aisle. And then she was like, weren't you on my last flight? And I was like, yeah, you know, I was just thinking that.
I think I prefer the aisle seats. I was getting a little claustrophobic in the window
I
seat.
prefer the window seats.
Well, if we ever fly together, it looks like we got a set up.
That's the best thing about flying with Xavier. He always gives me the window seat.
I might have just been the plane I was on. Southwest has really small airplanes.
I fly Delta. Because I guess it's cheap. I don't know, they're fine.
Yeah. I mean, Southwest wasn't too expensive. I think it was like $250 for the round trip.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I feel like is good.
Probably. I don't know. I usually fly to different like countries, so I don't really know how much in country is costs. Kish, could I claim mental
Yeah, I'm
illness to get off
assuming-
first? No, there's no mental illness on the tickets.
There's no mental
Unless-
illnesses. Just get
No,
better.
unless you have like a mental illness that's so bad that you need
Joking.
to be wheeled around, I guess. On the tickets they have like you need a wheelchair, and on the longer ones like the tickets to Japan they had vegetarian. Which next time I'm going to
Really?
Japan, I'm definitely going to click on vegetarian because their meal choices were way better than the other ones.
Oh, we didn't get meal choices. We got like peanuts and like
Yeah.
these really disgusting
Well-
wheat thins that like tasted like tomatoes and
I
shit.
said on the flights to Japan, which are 10 hours, so yeah, we get meals.
Wow. This one was like 4 hours. I might do a Wonder Trade stream. That could be fun.
Yeah, so you get to pick like a vegetarian meal, and they had like the menus, and they had the vegetarian meals listed just so you could feel bad because you weren't allowed to have it if you didn't click the vegetarian already. And it's like, ugh,
Fucking
I want,
sucks.
but instead I got the stupid Salisbury steak. Don't want a Salisbury.
Man, you know what else sucks? Like, I was flying there, and like I was looking at the alcoholic menu, but it's like, you gotta pay for
Yeah.
that. I'm like, well, shoot, I'll just get my Diet Dr. Pepper. So I asked her that, and the lady next to me asked for a gin and tonic, and she pulls out her credit card, and the guy said, oh no, the first round is free. I'm like, well, fuck, I could've got my Blue Moon. So I didn't get my orangey beer.
The first time I visited Xavier, I was sitting next to somebody who's just getting fucking smashed on the flight. Like, bro, do you need that much alcohol? Like, that's gonna cost a fortune.
Yeah, it was like $7 for a can of Blue Moon, so I'm like, God, even if I did have a credit card on me, I wouldn't do that.
It's so much.
Or it's like a tiny little sampler of like rum was like $6. I'm like, are you kidding
Damn.
me?
Yeah, I just stick to my Diet Cokes.
And like, God, like I figured, okay, cool. Like, on the way up, they gave us like 3 rounds of drinks, so I'm like, cool. I'll just get my Blue Moon the next time. So we give the order. We don't get our drinks until like 2 hours into the flight because we had turbulence.
Yeah.
And then by the time I was gonna ask for another one, they're like, yeah, we're not doing drinks anymore. I'm like, well, shit.
Well, the flights I went on weren't long enough for like more than one round of drinks. Like, I think the first flight was like an hour, the second was like 2 hours, and the third was like 3 hours. 3 flights. 3 fucking flights.
Yeah, it was like a 3.5 hour flight to Colorado.
Well, I have to take a flight to, it's usually like, what was the first stop? It was some international airport, you know, because I'm coming from Canada. And then I have to take a flight to another airport because apparently the international airport doesn't go straight to fucking Norfolk. And then I go to Norfolk. Fucking.
Time to take a big old gulp.
It would be great if the fucking international airport went just straight to Norfolk. But on the way back, I think I went to Detroit. I think that was the international airport I went to.
Did you become human?
No, I was already human. I went through the gate tunnel though.
You said the Gates
No,
Tunnel
no,
or the
the
Gay
Gay Tunnel.
Tunnel? Ah.
It was during like, during Pride Month, and the entire
Okay.
tunnel had like screens all around it. Like it was a circular tunnel and it had screens on every single surface, and it was just endlessly rainbow, and it was pulsing to the music that was playing in different rainbow colors. So I called it the Gay Tunnel.
That sounds unironically
It
epic.
was pretty good, and it was a really long tunnel. It had those like little conveyors on the sides if you don't want to walk through the whole tunnel. Because it was so long.
Oh, those were really
Yeah,
fun.
but I was in a wheelchair, so I just got pushed through.
What's up, B+ gamers? How's everyone in the chat doing? What's your experience with the Gay Tunnel?
What if you have a mental illness that's name sounds like Asperger's? Well, you know, Xavier has that, and he doesn't get any special privileges. He has.
No, there's no donations. I haven't set up Streamlabs, and YouTube's cut is too big, so I don't want you guys wasting money on YouTube.
Only wheelchair people are special enough to get privileges on flights. I'm the best.
Can I get a mental illness thing for finding RuneScape legitimately fun?
You know, you should, but the airports don't do the mental illness. Yeah, sorry.
What if I showed them that I'm playing RuneScape mobile?
No, you still wouldn't get any privileges. too bad, I know.
Well.
I just, on the way there and on the way back, my flights were like more than 12.
Vegetarians in Japan, apparently.
Well, no, it was just, it's not because it was Japan specifically, it was because the flight was 10 hours long. Anyways, I got a Xavier fucking, on the flight to Japan, they had like this little brownie on the meal, and it was like a little packaged brownie, and I ate it, and it was the fucking best. It was so good. And Xavier's like, and I'm just like sitting there like, oh my god, this is so delicious. And Xavier's like, do you want mine? And I'm like, yes, I want yours. And then the flight attendant walked by, and there was like a brownie that I guess somebody didn't want on her cart. And Xavier's like, can we have that? And she's like, yeah, sure, here you go. And he just gives it to me, and I'm like, yes!
The best snack I had on the plane was a bag of chips that I got very early into the Colorado trip because we went to this weirdly fancy pizza place. It was like 2 stories tall and really felt like it was pulled straight out of 1930.
Like that fancy McDonald's?
And it had amazing...
oh my god, even fancier than the fancy McDonald's.
I have a picture, I'll text it to Xavier.
Anyways, continue on. Yes, fancy pizza place.
I'll tweet it out. And so we got it was me, Chihiro, and one of their friends. And we split this massive pizza. And I also got an Italian sub there because I'm a hungry fuck.
Was it delicious? The pizza and the sub?
Yeah, I mean, the pizza was amazing. The sub, I feel like I could have gone without.
That's too bad.
Because it was just kind of whatever, and the dressing was like a little too much and made me a little sick
That's
to my
the worst,
stomach.
When you're like counting calories and you actually waste calories on stuff that is great.
Oh, I was not counting my calories out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best.
But I ended up losing a lot of weight up there because we just don't eat much up there. But anyway, so that sub also came with a bag of chips that I didn't want then, and neither of them wanted it, so I just kind of kept it in my luggage,
Nice.
and I forgot I had it. And then on the plane, I hear it crinkle. I'm like, I have chips.
Chips.
So I ate my nearly week-old chips on the plane, and it was good.
Well, you know, whatever makes you happy.
It made me happy. It was very tasty. You ready to hear a story about comic being really fucking
Obviously,
stupid?
I do.
Alright, so we're on the plane, and it was nighttime, and we did have some turbulence, so I was already a little freaked out. And I looked outside, and I figured that lightning must look different higher into the atmosphere, because, like, it looked red. And I'm like, ooh, that's spooky. And every time I looked outside, it always seemed to be flashing lightning, and I kept getting really spooked out. And so I just stopped looking outside, and eventually I did again, and noticed that like the lightning was flashing like really regularly.
Oh my god, was that the light on the plane wing?
And I noticed that the big shapes in the background always looked exactly the same, and I'm like, wait a minute. And yeah, it was the light flashing on the wing.
Nice fucking job, idiot. I like how you just ignored me, Mike's exclamation, so I knew it was true. Oh my god.
So that was my experience on flying at night.
Nice. Incredible. Yeah, I agree with that person.
I mean, honestly, legitimately, it was stupid as hell.
Oh, nice, dude.
I never claimed to be a wise man.
Oh, that's good. A++.
Gosh. The guy next to me, like, always had this broad smile on his face, and he scared
I don't
me.
like that.
And then his wife came up, and all of that, like, smile just evaporated.
Wrecked.
And she's like, here, I can get the carry-on luggage, or, like, the carry-on, like, up in the, like, the compartments up there. And he's like, we can get it, it's going to take a while anyway. And, she's like, no, I'll get it. And he's, like, progressively getting sadder and sadder.
Why?
Like, it was just one of the, like, most upsetting things I'd seen. Like, I clearly didn't want to be anywhere near this lady.
Damn.
Carry it. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a dead, elk.
What?
They tucked into the carry-on luggage.
Ugh, you're the worst.
She pulled the elk out of the, compartment. And she's like, do you want this? And he's like, I already had some on the way there, honey.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was something.
Yeah, fucking airplanes, man.
Yeah, and I get an email like, because I had my job interview the week before, and I'm really they're like, we'll get to you in the coming weeks. So I'm like, cool. I really hope coming weeks means weeks and not very soon or during the vacation. So we're getting into the plane, and I get an email. They're like saying, "Hey, can you come in tomorrow for like one more proficiency test?" I'm like, "God damn it!"
No. So what happened?
I'm like, "Well, I physically can't." So I'm like, "Hey, sorry, like, you know, I'm flying out. Is there any way we can do this next week?" And I don't get the email back because I have to turn it on airplane mode. So like, that's adding to the anxiety attack I'm having on the plane there. And I touch down, and I look at my email, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's no problem. Don't worry." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Good.
And then I went there and had the proficiency test in Premiere, and I got to use a standing
And you're
desk.
proficient.
I was less proficient
You're
than I thought I
proficient enough.
was, but more. I was, because I got the job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look at that Slugma.
Boy, I really wish it was shiny.
I've been on more flights than comics been on.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do a Wonder Trade stream
It's not
at some
really
point.
fair because visiting Xavier had 3 flights each way, so.
I was about to say 3 flights is all I've taken in my life, so.
Yeah.
Because it was these 2 and, well, 4 technically, because I did come back from Florida at 7 years old.
Yeah, well, then I've got 2 to Japan, 2 back from Japan, 3 to Xavier this time, 3 back. And when I was younger, I think it was 2 to Xavier and 2 back. I think it was only 2. It might have been 3 again. I don't know.
Like, flights are cool. It's just,
I mean,
you know,
they're
expensive.
They're alright. Fucking customs, though, man. Customs. Customs scary.
My job is editing and camera work for local government.
When are you gonna edit?
My pal who told me about the job opening, who was my trainer, he was like, "Yeah, here I can show you some of the stuff we've made," and it's like promotional stuff for like local events.
Lame.
I mean, it's what it is. I think it's gonna be cool.
Ugh. I have to go on a plane again next year too.
Oh, poor
No,
you.
I'm gonna have to visit.
Trains are really fun.
You have to visit Xavier again. You don't know anything about a train until you've been on a bullet train in Japan. That's cool.
Well, okay, trains that aren't Japan trains.
Yeah, but also Japan trains are cool.
I think they said I got the job because of my YouTube
They
channel.
have the seats that spin.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Well, I mean, like, you can spin the pair of seats to face backwards for when, like, the train goes the other way along the tracks.
I want to spin the other way.
Yeah, or, you know, if you have, like, a big group of people and you want to spin the seats so everyone's facing one another, you can do that.
Yeah, our promo material is a lot better than that, James.
It's pretty cool. Bullet trains are pretty cool. They go pretty fast.
I mean, it's an editing job, so they were just like, cool, like, you have streaming experience, we need someone with streaming experience.
There you go.
So, that's probably going to be a lot of the stuff I do.
I'd get sick with a backwards facing chair. Well, you're not supposed to face it backwards, dumb idiot. You're supposed to face it forwards. That's why the seats spin, so when the train goes the opposite way, you're not facing backwards.
There's a mill tank. What? I want to adjust the camera angle. How do I see the Pokemon of it?
You can't adjust the camera angle.
Yeah, I want to use the gun.
There's only bullet trains, there's no gun trains.
I want the gun train.
So...
Sounds like a Sonic Adventure level.
Yeah.
How did I explain my YouTube? We didn't talk about the hentai part.
You said you would spin it if you had a bunch of friends. Well, yeah, but you don't have to be the ones facing backwards then. Get your friends to do it. If you want. You can all just sit in separate groups too. Whatever you fucking want. It's your prerogative.
It's my prerogative.
Yeah.
Explain my YouTube saying I have a following of nearly 5,000 people and I have experience editing things, putting it on YouTube, and handling technical issues.
You're allowed to eat on the bullet trains, though, so that's cool. You're not allowed to eat on the subway trains in Japan. Well, I mean, you can, but everybody's gonna look at you as if you killed their mother. Like, how fucking... I saw a fucking ad on the train on one of the screens that had a magical girl transforming, and her job was to have people not eat on the train. It was an entire ad.
Sounds fucking great.
It was an entire ad about how you shouldn't eat on the train. So, yeah.
I took an Amtrak to New Jersey once, and that was really fun.
Cool.
I played Heart Gold on it.
That's good. Good that you had fun.
It's true, I got my Typhlosion up to level 95 on the train.
Too much. You should stop.
Well, it was a solo run of Heart Gold where I was just using Typhlosion, and it turns out if you're not using the X stat items, beating Red with just a Typhlosion is very difficult.
Well, that's because Typhlosion isn't good.
Nah, he really isn't.
I wish he was, but he isn't.
Like, I had an entire moveset through the game that really helped, and I had to totally change that moveset to be able to handle Red's Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise would be an issue.
Blastoise is also the reason that it's impossible to beat a Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal solo run without X stat items if you're going through it solo with Magcargo.
Well, Blastoise is really just a party pooper, isn't he?
You might be able to do it if you have, like, a perfect hidden power Grass or Electric, but the chances of that in Gen 2 are really bad.
Yeah.
So you need X stat items or you aren't beating Red's Blastoise with Magcargo.
That's too bad.
It was also one of the first shinies I got. When I was doing that solo run, I hatched the odd egg and I got a shiny Smoochum.
Shiny Smoochum is so boring.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really count that one because the chances were so high.
Yeah, and the odd egg is cheating.
So the first real shiny I'd say I got was in this game. I found a shiny Crobat before I got the shiny shiny Golbat before I found the shiny Charm.
Nice. Did you call him Brobat?
And when I saw it, I was like, ah! I said Crobat
but
at
no,
first.
but I mean, like, did you name him Brobat?
Oh no, I named him Crobat.
Oh, lame. Lame.
I named him Greeny Beanie.
Did you? Why would
No.
you just lie?
I said I named
know,
him
but
Chroma.
that's why I wanted to call you out on your lie.
Greeny Beanie would... No, Greeny Beanie would fit.
Yeah, but it's still a lie, so.
Tell you what, if I get another shiny Golbat, I'll name it Greeny Beanie.
Alright, who's ready for the next stream after we're done with this? Slugma, it's Zubat time.
No one knows the team I have planned out for 5th gen.
I know what it is. You told me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot you're the one who helped me plan it
Boy!
out. Alright, never mind. I guess I won't bring up the thing I named one of them.
What did you name one of them?
Kishbug.
Oh.
So everyone already immediately knows what it is.
I named mine Fuzzbutt.
I thought you were gonna say Fuzzball.
No,
and I was like,
Fuzzbutt.
that was really
His butt's
cute.
fuzzy. It's also cute.
I misread that as chain fisting, and I got
You
really
don't want
confused.
a chain fish. Fist.
Chain fist your Zigzagoon.
No. It could be any Pokemon, really.
Yeah, you know Kish's favorite bug type
Spinarak.
Pokemon, Scolipede.
Actually, Scolipede is my favorite bug-type Pokemon.
Really? I thought Galvantula
No,
would've been in top
Galvantula
four.
is my favorite Pokemon overall.
Well, then it should be your favorite bug
No,
type
that
Pokemon.
would be so stupid if someone's like,
How is that
because
stupid?
that means 2 of your favorite types are taken up by your favorite fucking Pokemon.
No, you can just decide
No.
one of them. What's your favorite electric
No,
type?
it can't. If Galvantula is my favorite bug type, then it also by default has to be my favorite electric type, and that's 2 types gone.
That's not true, because my favorite... I like Magcargo as a fire type more than I like it as a rock
Yeah,
type.
but you're wrong. So I mean,
How am I
because
wrong?
your favorite overall Pokemon doesn't get factored into the favorite types, because then that's just taking up spaces.
However, I disagree.
My favorite bug type is Scolipede.
My favorite bug type is Golisopod.
Isopod's a good one.
My top 5 favorite Pokemon for all you sassy lassies who are gonna ask now are, Kish, help me out.
I don't even know what my top 5 are. I'm not.
My top 5 are, in order. I'm too drunk, I'm forgetting. Magcargo, Jumpluff, Scrafty, Svilus, and Zekrom.
I like Meowstic, and I also like Joltik and Galvantula.
I like Cutiefly and Rabombi a lot more than I thought I would.
Cutiefly is cute.
I'm really upset that Cutiefly doesn't evolve into or from something called Bugly.
Yeah, you're right.
I drew Murderknot and it looks good.
That's good.
Kish, have I explained to you the glory of Murderknot?
No.
Okay, so in the Blue Rescue Team streams, you can max out any Pokemon stats with enough work. So I did that. And I made an absolutely perfect Caterpie.
Why?
Because I could.
What is wrong with
its
you?
Name is its name is Murderknot.
What is wrong with you? That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right, pig. He's got Murderknot.
Scyther's such a boring bug type. Tab is your favorite.
Scyther's
yeah,
cool.
but Tab is your favorite? That's boring.
I mean, maybe, like, he can be in your top 5.
Yeah, but he's his favorite bug type ever. Like, come on, there's better bugs. Better bugs.
Oh, we can go to the Better Bug Bureau.
Ledian, though?
Ledian and Ladybug are some of my favorites.
Yeah, but you're wrong, so...
I tried using Ladybug and Sun, and let me tell you, that doesn't really pan out as well as you think
well,
it would.
I don't think it would pan out very well, so...
It doesn't pan out is the issue. They suck so much.
I should have told you that.
I really want a Mega Ledian and put all 100 of its points into attack so it's usable.
Oh my gosh.
Not good, but usable.
Scyther is not the best Pokemon of all time. There's so many better ones.
I was about to say, we're staring right at Pokemon I'm hatching that are better than Scyther.
You know what? I'd agree with that. Slugma is better than Scyther.
I love Slugma because when I was young, my friend had like a gold and silver strategy guide. It had all the dex entries, and it said like it has to move constantly or else it'll like harden up and die, and that really was like, oh no, that's so sad. So I really wanted to train one to keep it safe.
What about Spoink though? Why don't you love Spoink?
Well, because at that point I didn't care.
Wow, harsh.
By the time I turned 8 years old, I'd become a sociopath.
Oh, Mimikyu is one of my favorite Pokemon because it's like same buddy. He tries to be somebody else so that people love him. Me too, bud. Me too.
Kids, can you lighten up a little? Mimikyu is just adorable. Even my friend who's not like really into Pokemon thinks Mimikyu is a really dope concept.
My mom thinks I'm some sort of psychopath when I tell her that Mimikyu looks really cute with a broken neck. But he does!
If I bought Ultra Moon, I was gonna use Seal on my team.
Seal is bad. He's just a seal.
I didn't realize that dugongs were actual animals.
Oh my gosh.
It took me a very long time to realize that.
The problem with Spoink is, why does he evolve into Grumpig? Like, what's that about?
And the problem with Grumpig is that he fucking sucks. I tried using him in Black 2, and let me tell you, don't use a Grumpig in Black 2 because there's way too many Dark types towards Endgame, and you're never going to be able to train
But his problem isn't even that he sucks. His problem is that, like, Spoink has the whole jumping and the spring thing, and then Grumpig just, like, gets rid of all of that? Like, why? That was a cool thought. Like, why you gotta do that?
I was about to say, Grumpig's a little boring.
Like, what does Grumpig even have going for it? It's just a pig.
I thought there might be a pun in Japanese, but its Japanese name is just Boo Pig, which is just like Pig Pig.
That's so stupid. Like, why does Grumpig even exist? Why did they have to ruin Spoink? Spoink was going somewhere cool.
Yeah, Spoink could have stayed the same.
Spoink
honestly.
was an idea that was going somewhere cool, and then Grumpig just, like, took all of that and fucking got rid of it.
And Grumpig makes me uncomfortable in 3D because his dance, for some reason, really freaks me out.
I see.
I fucking hate Grumpig.
I don't really like him.
Well, like, he does this stupid dance, and I'm just like, shut up, Grumpig. I'm curious as to your logic, Joe. I'm not disagreeing, but I want to know where you're going with
it. Why ground? I don't really see... What is Grumpig? Is he just psychic right now?
Yeah.
But why ground, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. If we want to talk about Pokemon that should be retyped, why the fuck is Aurora just pure electric?
Yeah, and fucking Luxray needs to be dark electric. Like, what the heck is that?
Because he's a dirty pig. He lost his springiness, he's grounded.
That's stupid.
Okay.
I hate you.
No, that's cute.
No,
I like
hate
it.
You.
No, he's psychic and ground now.
No, you're psychic and ground.
It's true. What the hell? Boy fucking howdy.
Boy fucking howdy. Look at all those fucking Slugmas.
These Slorg moves.
Yeah, Slorg moves.
Slorg moves!
Luxray is dark electric in a lot of fan games, but that's because he should be. Like, that is his typing. Game Freak got it wrong.
You know one of my favorite things from a fan game? Like, I gush over a lot of Pokemon Clover's designs, but I love the Cheerly line.
Oh.
It's like a cute little fairy type, and then it evolves into Cheerify, which is another cute fairy type, and then it evolves into like this like middle-aged woman named Menopause.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's because you have issues.
And it becomes fairy and ground because it's Sag.
Oh my god. You're saggy.
Sag.
Not nice to make fun of how saggy women are, okay?
I'm probably gonna stream Clover before too long. I used Seam Drop in Clover.
Of course you did.
Well, I needed a good water type. Seam Drop's water, yeah.
I don't fucking know. I haven't played Clover.
I didn't beat Clover, kids. I got like the first gym badge and stopped playing.
Every time you say kids, I think you're about to say Kish. It's like, why the fuck are you aiming this at me?
Well, you're
like, I respond,
now,
I didn't play Clover, and you're like, I didn't beat Clover, Kish. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of most Pokemon fan games, but Clover's designs are just so fun.
I mean, it's all based off 4chan.
It's true, you guys have content for days.
It's all based off 4chan, buddy.
I know. And they had some good ideas.
No, not really. All their
Pokemon.
Pokemon are based off of memes.
I know,
and
it's
you love
funny, 'cause
memes.
it's like, haha, I recognize. I like the unicorn that's named Gay,
Ugh.
and it's spelled like Nay.
Ugh. Of course you would.
It's funny. I like that Lanky Kong is a pseudo-legendary.
Yeah, that sounds like 4chan. Yeah, that's why it's called Clover, because 4chan's icon is the clover. Dumb fucking idiots.
I'm gonna be fair, that was a tenuous. I like. I don't know. There's a lot of designs I like there. I like Hot Dog. It's cute.
You would.
I'm surprised we don't have a bug in Psychic yet. You feel like that one would have been done way
Are you
long
sure
ago.
we don't?
We don't.
There has
and
to
I really
be.
thought there isn't.
That's crazy.
I really thought that Pheromosa was going to be bug in Psychic.
No, she kick.
Well, how I didn't like when I saw her design. Like bug and fighting was not what came
Yeah,
to
but
mind.
comic she kick.
She kicked. She used Bug Buzz. She used Ice Beam. She uses Normalium Z Hyper
Yeah,
Beam.
but she kick.
Normalium Z Hyper Beam is why Pheromosa got banned.
Really? A hyper beam? I thought she was supposed to be attack based.
Well, both of her attacking stats are the same.
Oh.
And the only thing that she wasn't banned, the only reason she wasn't banned is because Toxapex usually walled her really
But
hard.
then she hyper beam.
And then people figured out Normalium Z Hyper Beam was like the best way to break through Toxapex, and then she got banned.
Such a weird thing. Like, Normalium C.
That's why I like Z. That's why I really like Z crystals, because you get like really weird shit.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just got shiny Lowland Vulpix. Good job, dude.
Wow.
Or Judette.
Did you even notice it when it came out of the egg? Because that shit's hard to notice when it comes out of the egg, let me tell you.
If they made a sound type Pokemon, what would you change? Obviously the Whismur line, Noivern.
Yeah. Like, they're...
Chatot.
Yeah, boy. But we don't need a sound type. There's not enough Pokemon, I don't think.
I feel like it could jam. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a fighting fairy yet. No, fire fairy not having a thing is something I really expected would not happen.
No, isn't there a fire fairy?
Nope.
Oh my god. So behind the times. There's gonna be in the next generation, let me tell you.
They better
There will
be.
be. Fairy
I
type,
want an ice and fire.
fairy type is one of my favorite types. And the other one's electric.
Fairy's really
I like
good.
fairies.
Fairy was a good addition.
I like it.
I would have been down for sound, but...
No, the next gen starter will not be fire and fairy.
That'll be fire and fighting.
Yeah! Fire fighting,
I
water
love
fighting,
people who
grass
thought,
fighting. I'll be fighting.
I love when people were, like, legitimately concerned Incineroar would be fire and fighting.
It would have been really funny.
It's like the leaks very specifically said it was a heal, so we knew it was going to be fire and dark.
Yeah, but it would have been real funny.
I would have had it. It still would have been my favorite because Incineroar has so much
Yeah,
personality.
but Primarina is just better, so... And the Decidueye is also better, so... I don't like
I
Incineroar.
like them both. I don't like Torracat.
I like Torracat way more than Incineroar.
Torracat's just a bigger
Yeah,
Litten.
and he's still cute. Litten's cute, Torracat's cute,
He's boring.
Incineroar's...
He's like, haha, look at me. I am larger than I was before.
Incineroar
Is this
is no
not
longer
cool?
cute. They got rid of all of the cute.
Yeah, but he has personality.
personality is ugly.
Personality. His personality is I want him to... I really wish instead of Machamp, we got an Incineroar Poke Ride, because I want him to hold me in his arms while he pushes boulders.
Yep, that sounds about right. Just like
One of the
just like that
earliest,
person
like,
said
X
in the
and Y...
chat. I like Incineroar because I'm gay. There you go, comic.
It's true. I'm a massive toe-sucking homo, and I want Incineroar to hold
Yep,
me.
that sounds about right.
When is the last time? Never
What?
mind.
Were you gonna say when's the last time I got my toe sucked?
No, I was gonna say when's the last time I sucked
Oh.
toes.
Right.
I have never had my toes sucked.
Have you sucked somebody else's toes?
Yes.
Gross. How'd they taste?
Like skin, like they'd taken a shower.
Okay, good. Well, at least you aren't one of those degenerates that'll like suck dirty toes.
Yeah, no, like things gotta be clean. Like I'm not interested in touching like gross shit with my tongue.
Gross. Fucking feet are gross. What? What did I say?
I really like that the Decidueye became grass and ghost.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Though I am now sick of the ghost and grass typing because there's too many of them too fast.
I like it. I think it's cute.
I like that they really wanted to triple type Delmise.
Yeah, they did, but they couldn't. But they wanted to so bad.
They really did.
What about Delicat? Delicat is cute, and that's all it's got going for it.
Who's Delicat?
You know, the, Delkitty?
Delcatty?
Yeah, that one, there you go.
You'll experience the joy of Delcatty, viewers, soon.
Smogon is very mean to it if you look on Smogon.
Well, it is. I think it is like the lowest, like fully evolved Pokemon stat total.
Yeah, but they're very mean to it. Like, you just tell me how to use it best. You don't have to be so mean.
Did you see like their 4th gen, or it's their 4th or 5th gen write-up for Magikarp? That's really good.
Ugh, no.
I wish they had funnier write-ups nowadays because they're too serious starting with 6th gen.
No, I was looking at stuff that I was breeding, and some of them are fucking mean. Like, dude, what the fuck?
To be fair, Delcat.
Yeah, but I think, like, also Farfetch's one was really mean.
To be fair, why is Game Freak trying to make Farfetch like such a thing? It keeps getting buffs like every generation, and it still
Because
sucks.
they like the leak. It's delicious.
It got first impression
Yeah, I know.
of all moves.
I
and why
know.
did they give it Golisopod's signature?
I had to rebreed it to give it first impression.
Like, they buffed its attack really well. They made it so it pretty much always gets criticals. It gets first fucking impression.
I also had to rebreed my Ponyta because for some odd reason in Ultra Sun they decided to give it high horsepower. Like, why didn't it have it before? It's a horse.
Yeah, why?
But you know.
They did not get high horsepower in Sun and
No,
Moon.
it's an egg move that's Ultra Sun and Moon exclusive.
Well,
I had to rebreed
stupid.
it.
Yeah, Sage's Sun streams are why I considered doing them in Sun, because I remember he got a Wimpod really fast, and I think that really, really threw me for a
Yeah,
loop.
no, it's all about the luck, buddy, and it looks like you ain't lucky.
You're not lucky, Jalit. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not, though. Enjoy your no shiny Slugma.
If this one's shiny,
It's
I'll
not.
do it.
Like, I think it's cute that you thought it might be shiny, but it's not.
Okay, let's see how many are left, and I'll make another Xenoblade stream bet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, why does Snorlax get high horsepower?
Because he is very fast.
Okay, if either of these two are shiny, I'll do a Xenoblade 2 stream series.
Neither of them are shiny, though, so you shouldn't say that.
That's how confident I am that these aren't shiny. And I'll also face cam
Oh my
it.
gosh.
And do something with my feet, I don't know. Like, I'll hold objects in my feet while
You'll
it
suck
happens.
your own toes.
I can't do that.
Oh. What if they're both shiny? Well, they're not, because we have proof right here.
Yeah, but they didn't know that.
They did.
Can I reach my toes? Okay, I could feasibly suck my toes.
Have you
off
heard
to
about
make this
those
one
people
shiny.
who, like, chew their toenails? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like, I can't even chew my actual
Alright, if this
nails.
one's shiny, I'll put my webcam on right now and suck my toes on stream.
Well, shit. I hope it's shiny. It's not, though, but it'd be cool if it was.
God, could you
I
imagine?
could imagine. Do it while we can. It wasn't a
Wish.
shiny.
Everyone's like, I love the declarations of like few and odd darn it in like equal amounts.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
What does shiny Doduo look like?
Doduo's green.
Ooh.
Do you like it?
Alright, if any of these 5 are shiny, I'll melt down Skittles and drip them on my toes.
And then suck them off?
Yeah.
Can't waste Skittles.
So, get ready for that, kids.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been
But
ready.
only if these 5 are
Well,
shiny.
of course.
And it'll be like on this. Well, I don't have Skittles right now, so it'll have to be in a future stream.
That's too bad. Girl,
Not all of my
the
streams
only
are like.
ones with me
no,
in
because
it.
like
I'm the best.
yeah, the ones with Kish get a lot raunchier really fast.
It's your fault. I didn't do it.
When we have story-based streams, I'm a little more subdued, I guess. But when we're just like grinding stupid shit over and over, like getting Latias and Emerald is like a mind bender.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It was. I hated getting Latias.
Have you ever tried not getting?
Well, I got her, so it's done now.
It's too late.
It's too late, so apologies.
Whoa, you don't want to apologize.
A pile of
Yeah,
keys.
that's even worse.
Stream yourself going to the store to get the Skittles.
Yeah, IRL stream.
I would do that if I had more data on my phone.
And then shoplift.
Because I've really
Skittles.
wanted to do. I've really wanted to do Pokemon Go streams for a while, but I don't have enough data.
Yeah, but what if you had like 3 more data? Then what?
If I had 3 more gigabytes,
No,
I could do at least
not,
one
not
stream a month.
gigabytes. Just 3 more data.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think this is twice as likely as getting Kecleon and Blue Rescue Team, and we got that in 11 minutes.
Yeah, well, this is not the same.
Alright, so remember, 5 shinies, I'll melt Skittles on my toe. Or if the next 5 are shiny, I will.
Buy Skittles, melt them on your toes, and then suck them off.
Yes.
It has to.
On
yeah,
stream.
obviously.
I'll leave the stream going while I can't drive to the store to get Skittles, so I'll live tweet it.
Live tweet it.
Like, I'll tweet the entire way there.
Yeah.
With pictures.
Yep.
No, the Xenoblade 2 stream is done. I have to pick out all the red Skittles and melt them down.
Why? What is it about red Skittles?
I mean, the red Skittles are good. Nope, melt your toes. No. Did I tell you about the time I almost cut my toe off on purpose?
It was numb, and you couldn't feel it, and you were going to cut it off, because that seems like a good thing to do when you're American and can't afford healthcare.
I can afford health.
Can you?
Until I'm 26, and then my dad's insurance wears off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was even worse. You could have went to the doctor, and you decided that cutting it off was a better idea.
Yeah, kids, don't be 18. It's a stupid time. Melted red Skittles or Slugma. That makes sense.
Wow. Well...
But shiny Slugma is silver, so we have to, like, get all the color off of them and melt down the colorless lumps and then drip them on my toes.
That sounds less than ideal.
I'm getting really nervous.
Why?
Because
It's not gonna be a
feel
shiny,
like
dude.
I've put... Yeah, but I feel like I've put too much on
It's not
this.
gonna be a shiny.
I know, but now I'm nervous. Well, silver and gray are interchangeable.
Yeah, they
kind
look
of.
the same.
Alright, how many are left?
7.
2 left. So you have, you still have 2 more chances, viewers, to get to watch this fucking abomination of God and man happen. Why did I think this was a good idea? To do a shiny stream in general?
I asked you the same thing, and you were very sure that this is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I didn't expect this to take this long. I've had such good luck in my streams lately that I kind of forgot.
I told you all
not
about
everything is
it,
guaranteed.
and you didn't listen.
I didn't.
You should have.
Suck Skittles until the color goes away and then melt them on your... No, that's like inefficient.
Yeah, you don't want to suck them and then put them on your toes. You gotta...
I'm not boiling my feet in
That would be
water.
double sucking.
Yeah, that's too much sucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out of saliva.
Yeah. You only have a certain amount of saliva, and if you use it all, then you're just fucked for the rest of the day.
You're fucked for the rest of your life. Once you run out of saliva, that's it.
Well, then you don't want to run out of saliva so soon in your life.
Alright, last chance, kiddos.
Yeah,
Are we getting
no.
our, I'm not even gonna
It's
look.
not shiny.
I'm not gonna look until it comes up on the, shiny screen, until this, stream
It's
screen.
not shiny. Nope.
Yeah, but you could just be saying
Yeah, but
that.
it's not. If it was
Yeah, we don't
shiny,
know
I
that
would have
for
been
sure.
like, yeah, it's shiny, you have to suck toes now.
No toe sucking, kids. Hey.
So, you know. That's too bad.
I just sucked my toes to get out of this damn hellscape.
I bet you would have.
Alright, what's the next bet? Kish, what do you think would be a good bet for the next 5 seconds?
If there's a shiny in the next 5, you'll cut off your dick.
So, viewers, what's this stream bet that you'd
You'll
like
cut
to see
off that
doesn't
pinky
involve
toe
me
that
and-
somehow made it through last time. Now it'll go off with its head.
I don't think I can upload that to YouTube. It's like gore, isn't it?
Fuck, you're right. Make a cake that looks like a toe that got cut off, and then eat it.
I'm not that good at making
Well,
cake.
I didn't say it had to be good. Just as best as you can do, which we all know
Well,
is best.
yeah, but it still won't look like a toe.
You have to just try, alright?
I have to make a mini clay Slugma. I'm not good at art.
We
like,
just want to see
it's
you
just gonna look
try!
like a lump. Yeah, but it won't be fun.
It will be fun for us. It might not be fun for you because you think you're so bad at everything, but we believe in you!
I appreciate that, but you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
but we do.
I thought you were gonna said spill a drink all over your heart, and I'm like, that will actually kill me.
Well, we don't. It doesn't have to be like open heart.
Well, alright, fine. If this one's shiny, I will make ramen noodles in Diet Coke.
Oh, dude, and then eat it?
I will eat half
No,
of it,
all of it.
and then smear the rest on my chest.
All of it.
But then, alright, fine, I'll eat the other half that was smeared on my chest.
Yeah!
Alright. Did I get all 5?
I don't know, did you?
I didn't.
Nice fucking job, idiot.
Make a cake out of melted Skittles and put it on your foot and then suck it.
Oh my god.
I can't post a 5-minute video of the good things about Xenoblade 2. I can't say the music for 5 minutes.
Damn.
Alright, here we go. I am sufficiently toasted. I don't have enough money to buy everyone a copy of Xenoblade 2. The job does not pay that well.
Yeah, but what if?
Alright, if any of these are shiny, Kish has to stream.
Well, I can't with my internet. Like, I literally cannot.
I know. That's what's gonna make it fun.
Okay, but it's not gonna happen.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
We already said you'd
Diet-
put the Diet Coke in the noodles and then...
I know, Diet Coke
Okay.
ramen. Alright, well.
That's too bad.
Still got 4 more charges. Thank God I'm drunk. This is making it a lot more time.
Oh, I thought you said I got him drunk, and it's like, what, you got the Slugma drunk?
Yeah, baby is drunk.
Kish has to suck your toes? It's not gonna happen.
Not on video, but just... Kish, can you
No,
reach
I
your
can't.
toes?
I have such bad flexibility. I've never been able to reach my toes.
Can Xavier suck your toes?
No, he may not.
Lacey, what the fuck is that burger preference?
Wrong.
Like, get a pickle, you Canadian friend. That I vastly appreciate and I'm glad it's in my life.
Gross.
I love all my Canadian friends.
Do you, though? Do you really, though?
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
I like to call it I'm picky, yeah, but I'm picky too, and you get cheeseburgers at McDonald's with all the shit on them. That's what makes them good, with the pickle and the ketchup and stuff. It's good.
I leave the cheese off because it's too many calories for not enough flavor.
Well, it's McDonald's. It has a lot of calories anyway.
Yeah, but the cheese is like, taking cheese off of burgers takes off so much
At McDonald's, they don't even use real cheese though.
I know, but like even at like Burger King, like one
go to
burger I
Burger
get, it's
King.
like 900 calories, and if I take off the cheese, it's 700 calories.
700 calories is way too much for one meal, dude. That's fucked.
Well, yeah, but I get more calories than you do.
I know, and it's fucked.
It's male privilege, baby.
My meal that I stuffed my face with today and I felt so full after I ate it was 480 calories.
I can't dye my hair any color. I have to work in the government.
Yeah.
There are certain bets I can't do. Alright, last Slugma for the Diet Coke bet.
It's too bad.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a human toe?
Like 5.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be it,
It's
kids.
not.
Oh.
Comic like edits videos for the government. It's not like actually working.
I was about to say, I edit videos for local government. It's not like...
I never count calories. I could be eating 3 billion a day, or I could have 0. Well, you can't be eating 3 billion a day for one.
Kish, it was exaggeration. It's the cornerstone
Yeah,
of
but you
humor.
see, we count calories because we used to be fat fucks.
And now I'm not.
I'm still.
Oh, speaking of that, viewers, I hit 180. I've officially lost 60 pounds since I've started.
I've officially lost 50 because I went up 20 pounds when I was visiting Xavier. I've lost 10 since I visited Xavier, so that's cool.
One,
That's 50
two,
total.
3 bites toe at loud crunch.
Us,
Try to get it.
everybody feel good
What is
about
my
me
least
too.
favorite food? Kish, what's your least favorite
Potatoes?
food?
I don't know what you expected.
You're. I forgot.
I lost 50 pounds too, guys. Be happy for me.
God, yeah, when Kish said she first lost 50 pounds, I remember saying, like, God, that's the size of a toddler. And, we renamed the Skype chat into Kish's Toddler Furnace.
Yeah, that was good.
That's one of my favorites of all time.
I maintain 132 pounds, so then clearly you don't eat that much.
When I hit 175, I'll officially be, no longer overweight when it comes to BMI. So that's what I'm gonna start eating a little more and then working out.
I got down to officially no longer overweight, but then I gained a bunch back. But 140 is what I'm no longer overweight, and I'm gonna be there soon.
You just think, with all the weight we're losing, like, babies are that much.
Yeah, well, BMI is BS. No, it's not.
I mean, I don't care. I'm so much healthier than I
BMI
was,
is BS
and that's
for
all I care
Dwayne The
about.
Rock Johnson, not for everyone else. All right.
My metabolism has increased, and I noticed that I've been eating, like, more than my 1600, and I'm still losing weight. Slowly,
And
but
if
I'm
I
still
ate
losing weight.
1600, I'd maintain my weight. That's fucked.
Like, I think I just try to eat, like, my maintain, but I exercise so much more now with Pokemon Go.
Yeah. How much is your maintain?
It's actually probably closer to 1600 now that I've lost so much weight. I haven't
No,
told,
no, my maintain is 1600. Yours is not.
Well, because, like, every time, like, I put in my lower weight in my fitness pal, it's like, you want to lower your calorie recommendations? I'm like, fuck off.
Mine doesn't do
And
that because I'm not allowed to lower it anymore, and it's already been lowered.
It keeps trying to, like, push me into, like, the 1500 and 1400 range, and I'm just like, yeah, no.
Mine, ever since I started losing weight, I was already at the lowest amount of calories allowed for females.
Well, because it's like, I picked out, like, I wanted to lose 2 pounds a week with no exercise, and it gave me 1600.
Damn. Fuck, dude, that's a lot of
And,
calories.
Yeah, and I was a large
Yeah, but
man.
you're still a large man, as in height. At least compared to me.
Yes, but I didn't really look fat. No, I mean, I looked fat, and I really didn't like, Mom took a picture of me in my purple shirt that's now so completely baggy I could fit, like, another person in it. And it looked like you could see my belly bulge, and I looked at that picture, and I felt disgusted, and then you were like, hey, I lost 50 pounds. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, well, I got to that point. My stomach was almost like a shelf that I could put stuff on. And I figured, you know, that's a little bit too much. I
couldn't see my
got
junk
to 200 pounds.
if I looked straight
I got
down.
to 200 pounds, and I stepped on the scale, and it's like 202, and I'm like, well, that's enough of that.
When I saw a 1 in front of my weight, I almost cried, because I haven't seen that since, like, the middle of high school.
Nice. We're all gonna make it. Comics like
We're all
5'11".
doing well. Yeah,
I'm
5'11".
5'3", though.
Almost made it, kids.
I'm 5'3", so I'm, like, short, I guess.
I think, isn't 5'2" average for
I
women?
have no idea.
I swear 5'2" is average for women.
5'2" is Xavier's height.
Xavier makes up for it with his personality. He has 4 inches of personality.
Well, you know,
The real trick to losing weight is to lose
the
it.
real trick to losing weight is just count your fucking calories. Just take in less calories.
Honest to God, you don't need to exercise if you just watch your calories.
Like, food is like 90% of it, and exercise is like 10%. I mean, exercise can help, but you don't have to.
Like, I exercise now because I like playing Pokemon Go so much, but even without it, I'd still be, like, comfortably losing weight just by watching my food.
I'd be losing less weight. Man, I can't lose.
No, I'd probably be maintaining if I wasn't, because I haven't been sticking to 1600 lately, because I've been liking chocolate.
Fucking short-ass ladies, they can't really lose weight that fast, because you can't go below 1200, or that's not, it's not, you...
Give yourself lipo with a straw and a vacuum cleaner.
Don't think that's how that works.
Could
I
do. I have to turn on my fan, I'm getting overheated from the liquor.
Can't blame the liquor.
Okay, can't walk.
He'll be fine.
Thought I might get some more rum in me, but I think my belly is starting to feel it.
Well, you know. You know.
We filled up 3 boxes and no shiny Slugma.
That's just too bad.
That's just 2 hours.
That's just fucking your mom. I don't know. Sorry. No wonder exercise doesn't do too good for me. I'm too short. What? That's not how that works.
Yeah, exercise is going to do good no matter what. You just watch what you're eating.
Yeah.
Because exercise simultaneously does a lot more and a lot less than you think.
Yeah, well, you gotta exercise if you want to, like, shape stuff. Make yourself look good, but it's not gonna burn that many calories.
3 boxes is 90 Slugma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. 90 Slugma.
I wish I had 90 Slugma. No, I don't. Puke it up and drink more? No. We don't encourage bulimia here.
No, if I puked, I would end the stream because I get really pissy when I puke. Not like, not pissy, but like I get like really mopey, and then I want to cry, and then I just go to sleep.
Oh, dude, Kinder chocolate is the best chocolate.
I wouldn't know. No, I saw a Kinder egg in Walmart the other day. I'm like, what the hell?
No, it doesn't even have to be a Kinder egg. Like, they make these chocolate bars as well by Kinder, and it's just their chocolate is so good. Kinder eggs aren't even worth it anymore. The chocolate's the only good part. The toys fucking suck these days.
Well, that's like my issue with a lot of things. It's like it comes with like a toy or something. I'm just like, just give me the food.
You used to have to
I don't
put
wanna
the
deal with
toy together, like all the parts together, and like stick stickers on, and it was fun. And now you get like a toy that's already put together in the egg, and it's like, what is this bullshit? Like, what?
Like a lot of the times, like I don't want the toy. Like I just want to, eat my food and not have to worry about this thing. I'm just gonna have to throw it away
I just want
later.
the Kinder eggs because they're so good. The Kinder chocolate is just, it's my favorite. I love it. I would marry it.
God, we went to me and Shahira went to this this candy store. It was like a simultaneous, like it's like uncommon and foreign candy, and then also like novelty sodas and like rare sodas. And it was really cool. And I got a Bubble Up because I don't see those anywhere around here, and they're like the best lemon lime soda. And I also got a Butterbeer. And it was tasty.
Well, that's good.
And it also had a lot less calories than I was expecting. Like a whole bottle of Butterbeer was only like 120 calories.
That's pretty good for beer, from what I've heard of.
I mean, it's not like alcoholic beer. It's like a butterscotch soda,
so it's like root beer? As in not beer?
But it's a lot less calories than I thought.
Yeah, 120 is still pretty good for a whole bottle of soda.
Yeah, viewers, if you ever get the chance to get Bubble Up, get it.
But what if I don't like lemon or lime?
Well, then you probably... If you like lemon lime sodas, you'll like Bubble Up, I swear to you. Drink it cold, because it's way better cold. Usually...
sodas are.
Like, I'm fine drinking a warm soda, but Bubble Up needs to be cold.
Alright.
Because I had it slightly warm at in Colorado, and I wish I bought another one to cool it down.
That's fair.
So Bubble Up's really good.
I'll take your word for
And if
it.
you ever get the chance, I recommend it.
I don't like citrus though. So it's kind of
It uses the lemon lime oils.
Yeah, but I don't like Sprite or like Mountain Dew or like those 7-Up.
I'm fine with Sprite. Mountain Dew, I don't like Mountain Dew.
God, that's all Xavier drinks is Mountain Dew. It's disgusting.
I don't like Mountain Dew. Though, let me tell you what's weird
Oh
about
no, he
me.
drinks Mountain Dew and
I like
Monster.
I like Monster. I think Monster's legitimately
hate
tasty.
energy drinks.
Shit. When I was, it was 2015.
Yep.
I just split up with the ex, and so I said to myself at one point during that relationship, I'm like, cool, if I ever break up with her, I'm just gonna become a hermit and play RuneScape and drink a bunch of soda and eat a bunch of crap.
Well, that's not a good...
And it happened. So I bought a bunch of soda from the convenience store on campus. And I got Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And what was most important is I got this Berry Game Fuel Mountain Dew. And it is legitimately the best thing I have ever tasted.
That's weird.
And I mean ever tasted. It tasted like if God himself just put his finger in my mouth and wiggled my tongue around.
Alright, that's weird, but...
I can't stand vodka. I wouldn't drink it even if I could.
I took
I
took a swig of one of Xavier's energy drinks because I was so thirsty and that's all that was there. And I'm like, okay, I just need something to drink. And I took a drink of it, and just the look on my face, he's like, shouldn't have done that, should you? And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. No.
I can't. Vodka's fucking disgusting.
He got a Mountain Dew, like, Code Red that was drinkable. It wasn't good.
Code Red's like every Mountain Dew like specialty flavor is infinitely better than Mountain Dew.
Except the Horn Alliance flavors. I tried those when they came out. Bad. There was Wow Mountain Dew.
Oh, Horde and Alliance.
Yeah,
okay.
and they were gross. The Horde one was better than the Alliance one, though.
I think this one was like for Halo 5. I wouldn't know. I don't play Halo. I don't keep up with that shit.
Would that be crazy?
It was absolutely the best thing I've ever tasted.
Wow.
And I was so disappointed when I couldn't have it anymore. Whiskey. I like the taste of whiskey. Or at least all the whiskeys I've tried. I don't like sake. I think it's gross, too. I've tried it cold. I've tried it warm. I've tried it every way they recommended it. I think sake is gross. Peace out, Carl.
I don't like alcohol.
Glad to have you along.
Oh no, I punched a crab! Fuck.
You
I didn't
bitch.
mean to!
I don't really like the taste of Captain Morgan, but it's such a good mixer. Like, I don't like doing shots of Captain Morgan, but it mixes so well.
Yeah,
Like, when we were doing the New Year stream, I mixed a ton of Captain Morgan in with some ginger ale, and I was so destroyed that I stopped realizing that we were streaming, and I just kind of laid there.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Because, like, remember, like, towards the end of, like, Ultimate Chicken Horse, like, I just kept slamming on the right button and immediately died, and I think I did that, like, 5 times before I'm like, guys, I should probably stop playing.
Yeah, sounds like you.
And that was probably the most drunk I've been since the first time I've gotten drunk.
I've never been drunk. It's for the best.
It's better with friends. I really don't like drinking alone.
I don't think anybody wants to see me drunk. It wouldn't be a pretty sight.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It depends, because, like, you said you've never been drunk, so you don't know. But, like, happy drunks are fun to be around.
Yeah, I probably would be angry drunk.
Yeah, moody drunks aren't any fun.
That's probably me.
We don't know for sure,
I
but I
don't-
won't push
I don't
you
wanna
because
find out.
you're a grown-ass woman, and I'm not gonna push you to drink.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I will drink.
Have you
because
been
I'm a very
high?
happy
No,
drunk.
I have not been high. My parents have offered me many a weed, though.
I wanted to. The only thing I want to try with
might have
like
been, like,
marijuana is
secondhand
like an
high.
edible, but that's it.
I don't know.
I want to try an edible just to see how like fucked up they can get you, but that's it. Except no, I can't because I work for the
I
government.
might have been secondhand high. It's possible. I've been there while they have been smoking.
I don't think I've had a sip of tequila. Like I've never had it to. Wait, no, never mind. I have margaritas all the time. What the fuck am I talking
Yeah, you
about?
dumb fucking idiot.
Well, I don't get drunk on margaritas.
Yeah, but what if you did? Wouldn't
don't
that be
know how-
crazy?
The most drunk I've gotten on a margarita is when I got very tipsy and I played with my baby cousins, and they are a lot more tolerable when you're tipsy.
Damn.
I love my cousins to death, but they have so much energy, and I just don't have that.
Yeah, same. No, I've never been on a drug.
Yeah, no, hardcore drugs
Not a
scare
single
me.
drug, except...
There's a like my state has like a heroin epidemic, and like I don't want to deal with
I've
that
been
crap.
on like things prescribed by doctors. Those count as drugs, but I've never been on an illicit drug.
Kish, have you ever gotten turned on Claritin?
No, I don't have allergies.
I did. It made my.
Well,
I did, and I took a Claritin, and I felt
I
better.
lied. I have a latex allergy, but that's not really gonna help. Claritin?
Popping Claritin for your latex allergies.
Yeah, no, I don't have a pollen allergy. I'm completely fine.
Toes are the only drugs I'll ever do.
God. Coke is not that bad,
Hello,
though? Alright,
Fernando.
stop.
I was about to say, that scares me.
Yeah,
Anything harder than weed scares me, and even weed is something I'll probably... I'll try an edible once if it gets legalized in Maryland.
Yeah, I
and that's
told my
it.
mom if I tried weed, I'd try an edible, and her being the one who's always on weed is like, do not try an edible, and I'm like, no, I'm scared.
I think it all depends on the strain, because like some people say they have a fun time, and some people say they get paranoid.
I don't know. Mom says edibles are like a different kind of high, though, and not what she's I guess.
Because in my last relationship, her sister, whomst is just a fantastic person, and that's the thing I miss most about the relationship was how dope their family was. But her sister was constantly like doing drugs, like marijuana,
Yes, you do.
and could explain all the different strains to me.
Damn. My mom was
So
fucking when weed's legalized in Canada, you're allowed to breed 4 plants without a license. So she's like on this site
Really?
looking at weeds and the strains, and she's like, "Oh my god, look at that weed! It looks so good." And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I don't really understand the differences. And she's like, "But look at this one! It's way better than all the other ones." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. It just looks like a weed to me." Like, I don't know.
I knew someone who I went to their house once, and they had a gigantic marijuana plant growing in the back, and they said, "Yeah, we keep cutting it down, but it just grows
Yeah,
back."
they grow really fast, apparently.
And it was like, it looked, and you could see it from the road, but it just like they were so far back in the woods that I don't think any cops have ever driven down there. And and they don't smoke. They just kept getting rid of it, and it was a massive.
What do you mean
weed tree.
getting rid of it? Like, they could make money.
Well, yeah, but they weren't the kind
Yeah,
of
but
people.
people buy weed.
I don't think they wanted to sell weed. This is like back in 2011. Like I think we were a little stricter about
Yeah,
that.
but people buy it. You can make money.
Yeah, but you could also go to
You
jail.
could, but, like, you could go to jail for having a massive weed plant in view of the road as well.
Yeah, but they didn't. Well, I don't fucking know anymore. 2011 was a lot of years ago.
It was a few, yeah.
I didn't like 2011. I'm glad that year's over.
I mean, it's been over for a long time.
Yeah, it was so fucking boring. Like nothing happened.
Sure, I don't remember what happened in 2011.
Cause back then it was, I don't know, I couldn't do anything. I was like before I could even drive.
I can't drive.
Well, once you go drive, you don't stop ever.
I'm scared of driving.
That's
I
fine.
don't like it. I don't want to. I have nightmares.
Alright, let me tell you about a nightmare a recurring
Oh,
nightmare I
God.
have. I'm playing RuneScape.
Okay.
And I'm out in the wilderness. And I can see a bunch of people chasing me.
God.
Like, I can see all the white dots on the minimap, and I get really freaked out. And, like, they're attacking me, but I managed to get away just long enough to log out to another world. But when I log out to another world, there are more people waiting for me. So, like, I have to keep world hopping until I'm safe. And when I make it back, I wake up in a cold sweat.
Oh my god. I had one nightmare where I was playing like a horror game. It wasn't a specific horror game. It was just a horror game, and I couldn't press pause and quit. And I just didn't want to play it, but I had to play it.
When we were playing Dark Souls 2 last year, I had a lot of dreams. Like, I think every dream I had that week was, like, us playing Dark Souls.
It only does Uber. I don't think we have Uber in my town. I've never been in an Uber.
I really wish we had Grubhub in my town.
I've never been in an Uber comic.
Neither have I.
Cool.
The person who jacked my debit card details ordered a bunch of Uber rides, though.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I ran into a hard town. I didn't mean to.
Oh god, Kish is gonna
There
fucking
was a
die
herb
that JPEG.
there.
Oh.
Okay, I'm alive. I ran away like a little bitch. Uber is
Kish.
ubiquitous, though. Bro, like, I live in a town with, like, 2,000 people in it. I don't think the town is big enough. Like, it takes, like, 30 minutes to walk
Oh
to the
my
other side of
God.
town. I really don't think the town's big enough.
Kish, there was one place in the airport that was called Burger
Oh
Joint.
my god, but it wasn't Pizza Burger Joint.
It wasn't, but I really wish I took a picture, but my phone was almost dead.
But we have Pizza Burger Joint.
I saw, like, Yo Mama jokes haven't been relevant in, like, 13
Oh,
years, but I saw a really good Yo Mama joke on Reddit the other day, and it was, like, right when I woke up, and I just laughed to myself.
How lazy do you have to be to take an Uber in a town of 700 people? Like, that can't even be, like, 10 minutes to the other side of town walking.
But I was saying, like, a lot of people in Towson took Ubers, and I'm like, you could very reliably walk to anywhere you
Yeah,
needed
you can
to.
walk to anywhere in this place that you need to in, like, less than 30 minutes. That's why I don't know if we have Ubers.
Okay, but the Yo Mama
Oh,
joke,
yeah,
though.
yeah. What was it?
Kish, did you see Infinity War?
No.
Do you know the twist of Infinity War?
No, I don't. What is Infinity War? Is that a superhero movie?
Yeah, Avengers
No, it's
Infinity War.
stupid. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. So viewers, the Yo Mama joke was, Yo Mama's so fat, Thanos had to clap. And then the people who've watched that movie will respond accordingly.
Uber's there, go out of town. That's why. Well, the next town.
That I
The
can
next town
understand.
that's close to here is an hour drive away, so I really don't think anybody's gonna pay an Uber for an hour fucking drive. Back. Or that's one way, so you have to come back and that's another hour. Everybody thinks you're funny and I just don't get it.
Infinity War was very good.
Alright, I don't like superheroes though. Superheroes are stupid.
I think you'd like Infinity
Oh
War.
my
It does
God.
not feel like a superhero
Fucking
movie.
everybody says that. I say I hate superheroes, I think they're stupid, and they're always like, I think you'd like insert superhero movie here. It's like, no, I don't like superheroes!
Okay, a lot of superhero movies though feel like superhero movies, but I think Infinity War
No,
doesn't really
I don't
feel
like
that.
superheroes because the entire concept is stupid, not because they're super.
Okay, why do you think
Because
it's stupid?
superpowers are stupid.
He has super-powered mind.
Superpowers,
A
like
mechanical
anybody who has
canine.
superpowers, they wouldn't like fucking fight crime. They'd fucking use it for their own gain. Like superpowers are stupid. Superheroes are stupid, and I hate them. And they're stupid, and you're stupid for liking them. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Just getting a little.
Kish, they cover that concept in My Hero
Yeah, and My
Academia.
Hero Academia is stupid.
You haven't even
It's
watched it. They
superhero.
handle it way.
That means it's stupid.
Yeah, but a lot of supervillains are
yeah,
there too,
you know what
and
else
they're
is stupid?
a lot more
Super
sympathetic.
villains.
How are supervillains
Because
stupid?
they
They
have
literally fit the
superpowers.
bill. Yeah, but they're using it for evil,
Yeah.
like you said they would.
Superpowers, I said, are also stupid. Didn't you hear in my rant I said superpowers are stupid? That was part of my rant.
But you said superpowers are stupid because people using them for good
No,
is a stupid
but
concept.
superpowers are also stupid.
Why are they
Because
stupid?
you just wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't, which is why I'm trying to understand.
It's not something you can explain to somebody else. You either know or you don't.
Can I learn this
No,
power?
it's not a superpower! Oh my god. I'm gonna have to sue you.
Do it, I'll fucking
Yeah,
laugh.
I'm gonna sue you for fucking libel.
All Might and Endeavor would make awful yaoi. Get out of my stream.
Superheroes are stupid. Just fight me, don't at me.
All Might's penis probably doesn't even work anymore.
No, I'm not a super power. Damn it, I'm not a superhero.
Kish, can I inject you into my veins?
Yeah, but it probably, like, will kill you.
I didn't ask about the benefits.
Yeah, well, that's why I said yeah, but. The answer is yes.
Cool.
But,
Get in this needle, and you will be in my veins.
It depends on what
long.
part of me you want to inject.
You.
You can't inject all of me. It would kill me.
Yes, I can. My veins are very
big.
big.
It would kill me, so no.
You don't know how big my veins
are. Well, I don't
are.
want to die, though.
You won't die. You'll
I
be
want
in
to
my
be
veins.
in you. It's worse than superpowers.
But what about a super-powered mind?
No. No, I'm not a villain.
Okay,
Super villains
okay.
are stupid, too. People just don't...
But why are supervillains
Because
stupid?
they have superpowers, and superpowers are stupid.
Alright. You haven't explained why superpowers
Because
are
I
stupid.
think they're stupid, and that is my opinion.
Yeah, but why do you think
Because
they're
they're
stupid?
stupid.
Kish, it's reductive!
You're reductive. You don't have to have a fucking reason why you think things are stupid. I think you're stupid too, and I don't need a fucking reason.
Well, you clearly have a reason. It's because I think superpowers are cool.
Yeah, but I don't need a reason.
I think you
I
do.
don't. It's my opinion. Opinions don't need reasons.
What about Disney villains?
Well, they don't have superpowers, so they're okay.
Gaston has
No,
a
he
superpower.
doesn't. He's just strong.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
a
a
superpower. He has
superpower.
one for all. He's the 10th holder of one for all. He looks at the beast and says Detroit smash, and then he
I
punches
can't
him.
lose my opinion privileges because my opinion is my opinion. You can't take that away from me.
Kish, who's your favorite Disney villain?
Fuck, dude. Scar.
Scar's pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
like him.
Scar's like the only person in Kingdom Hearts that's actually fucking died.
You know, his aesthetic is my aesthetic.
I like that Scar literally murders his brother, and we don't really talk about
Yeah,
that
that's
enough.
my aesthetic.
You murdered your brother, and you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what Disney film I don't really
What?
like? Beauty and the Beast.
I saw the newer one on the flight to Japan. It was
Was it
it was
good?
a movie. The thing I always think about it though is I saw a GIF of Belle and the Beast dancing without all the CGI. So there's just this guy in this mocap suit and like stilts and it's just so funny. I can't get over it.
Ursula's pretty cool. I need to rewatch The
Ursula's
Little Mermaid.
cool,
I haven't seen that one
but
in a
Scar is
long
cooler.
time.
Ursula's also fat, and
Uh,
that's not cool. She should be healthier.
Fat people are cool.
Oh, she's gonna die an early death.
Yeah, because she was a Disney villain, and they all do. It had nothing to do with her being fat.
Yeah, but she should, like, take care of her health and also be evil.
I feel like Jafar sexually confused me as a kid, but I can't remember if he did or not.
I don't like Lion King. Simba's a trash character. I like Lion King 2, and I liked, what was his name, Kobu? Yeah.
I feel like Kovu introduced an entire generation of people to being furries.
Oh, yeah. I was into it, but, like, not like furry into it, but I was into it.
Like, I'm not a furry, but I would fuck Kovu.
I didn't know Kish the fat shamer? Well, I am. I used to be fat. I know how it is. I'm still a little fat.
It doesn't make it okay.
I'm still a little fat.
You want to talk about mental domination fetish? Who's the guy that got Salazzle into this game?
Oh my god. We don't talk about Salazzle.
You know, like, one of the developers, it was, like, drawing porn in his free time, and someone's like, oh, cool, is that the new design? He's like, oh, no, I mean, cool, we'll put it in. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he didn't finish drawing the genitals on, and somebody was like, oh, that looks like a Pokemon. It's like, yep, that's what it is.
Well, lizards don't have, never mind.
Okay, yeah, you know what, that's probably for the best.
I was gonna just say lizards don't have genitals, I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
they do.
they definitely do.
Well, lizards don't have boobs.
No. But boobs aren't genitals.
I know, but who's the jackass that keeps drawing female ducks with boobs in Disney?
Man, I don't know.
Like, there's easier ways to tell that something's a girl by
Yeah,
drawing boobs on it.
it's like fucking Daisy has a pink dress on and a bow. That's enough. Does Daisy have boobs?
I like how Daisy has boobs. Or Daisy has, like, the bump of where boobs should be, so it's implied.
Oh my god, Salazzle is one of my favorite Pokemon in this game. Well, we know what you're into.
In Gen 8, I just want an absolute, just a boob Pokemon.
No.
And it'll be called Titlor.
No.
It'll be called John
Genitals
Titlor.
are not a social construct.
Put lipstick. Yeah, that one's also kind of annoying.
Like fucking female Wobbuffet.
That one's kind of... that one's so silly that I love it.
I know, I love it.
If you're going to, like, go into the realm of parody if you're going to do that. Like, make something so ridiculous that it's amazing.
Yeah.
But don't do it as, like, like, Daisy having pink dress is fine, but, like, lipstick and tits is like, alright, she's a duck, let's chill.
Yeah, but, like, what if ducks had tits, though? Wouldn't that be cool?
If ducks had tits, that would feel weird.
Why were Do you touch ducks enough to know?
No, I'm not... I didn't mean, like, their tits would feel weird. I'm saying it would feel... It would be a weird concept to have
It would be, though,
duck
because
tits.
if they had tits, it would be normal to us. We would just live in a world where ducks had tits, and it wouldn't be weird. Now, if they just suddenly had tits, that would be weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if ducks suddenly grew tits, like, that would be weird.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. If anything that doesn't have tits suddenly had tits, it would be weird.
Like, just imagine, like, you're going to the store and there's fucking busty-ass duck just walking in the, store.
Well, why is there a duck walking in the store in the first place? Ducks don't belong in stores.
Because because, like, the duck's in the parking lot, and sometimes, you know, if you leave the, Dude, when we were at the Denver airport, there were, like, 10 birds just flying around.
Like, inside?
I'm like, yeah, like, you ain't planes. What the hell what do you think this is?
Don't ducks have breasts?
Yeah, but, like, ducks have...
They're not boobs, that's just what they call that part of the... They're not actual mammaries.
Yeah, but, like, if ducks had, like, actual
Yeah, like,
tits,
actual mammaries.
Isn't it nuts that, like, I was about to say female avocados. Female, platypuses. Platypuses. Yeah. They sweat milk for their kids.
That's kind of gross.
Platypuses are weird.
Yeah.
Like, they give birth to eggs, the males are poisonous, the females sweat milk, they're beaver ducks.
Yeah, I don't know what God was thinking when he made that one.
Like, if you just, like, looked at that thing, like, and you had no idea what it was, you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Feed on my sweat, child.
Oh, like...
What do Tricos have boobs? Someone's...
There's definitely
I feel like it's in the same realm of... it's like, it feels like it's in the same realm of Salazzle, where someone has drawn, like, a really sexualized Trico.
100%. These people had to work with what they had before Salazzle came out, alright?
Yeah, I'd say that Trico is, like, the pre-Salazzle.
Yeah. You wanna know something great that I learned that I told my mom that she was disgusted with me about?
Okay.
You know, like the fucking, pretty much like lube that females make naturally, you know what it's made of? White blood cells.
Like that.
It has white blood cells.
Don't like that. I'm gonna need you to unteach me that.
I can't, that's what it's made of, dude.
Kish, can you unteach me that?
You can't unlearn it.
Like, it being mucusy was enough, but the white blood cells are, What have I have any right to judge? I've had period sex.
Oh, dude, gross.
And those are red blood cells.
Well, yeah, that's the red and the white blood cells together.
Yeah, pink blood cells,
that's
baby.
That's not how that works. What about Preco? I assume that's made out of the same thing that semen is made out of, just without the little swimmers. Or, well, it still has some swimmers in it.
If you pee beforehand, it doesn't have any
it'll
swimmers
have
in it. It picks up the swimmers that were in the urethra beforehand.
Why is there swimmers just hanging out in your urethra?
Because just some stay, because you can't get all
But
of it
wouldn't they
out.
die when they're not in the jizz juice?
Well, there's still a little bit of
What?
distance, I think. That's why when you pee it out, they all die.
No,
It's just...
demons don't live forever.
Ew!
Well, no, they don't live forever. It's just for like a little bit. But...
We're streaming, by the way.
Ew!
Okay, bye.
It's your fault, Kish's mom. You told her about the white blood
I
cells.
told her about that, and she was grossed out.
Oh, well, damn, you just heard her twice.
Well, she came into a discussion trying to be a part of it, not knowing what we were talking about. She tried to tell me that they live forever. She didn't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, Siemens don't live forever, but they live long enough that if you're not careful, you could accidentally child.
Really? So how long does the semen live?
I think they could live for like
I
a
thought you were gonna
decently
say a
long
decade.
time. No, not a decade. I think they can live for like a day or 2 or 3.
Well, why are you jerking off so much that there's swimmers in your tubes?
Because I'm home.
I guess that's the only
I had
answer.
to actually, I had to find my DS charger. Damn.
Yeah, that was my mom. That didn't want to be part of the discussion.
Yeah, well, my significant other lives is like half the country away. You know, country boys make do.
Don't female swimmers live a bit longer? Alright, that's not how that works, for one.
I was about to say, female swimmers do not exist.
The egg does not swim. And
It floats, it treads water.
the egg, like, once it's done where it is, it's given up on not having a baby that month, it doesn't live. You can't have a baby after that. Once it's given up, it's over.
Yeah, it tears itself apart, and all of your uterine lining, and that's
it
your
doesn't
period.
tear itself apart. The egg, like, makes a nice little nest of all this lining, and then it's like, no baby? Ugh, tears the nest apart. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, but you said
saying.
it tears itself apart. It makes...
You know what I meant.
Yeah,
Because I'm drunk, I can't articulate.
well, you know.
Imagine walking by a lake, you see eggs swimming in the lake.
It's not good. Don't like it.
Also, your swimmers do not last too long if you jizz on like a towel or
Yeah,
something.
that's
once
like
they're exposed to
how-
air, they die like almost immediately.
They can't have the air.
Like they do fine in the Vagoo and in the Peony, but once they're out of there, it's like, oh no,
Don't
air.
like this.
Better kill myself.
It's the oxygen. Oxygen hurts.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, speaking of
Oh,
peeing.
great.
Kish, entertain my viewers.
Alright. Hi, viewers. Sup? Why the heck would you wish you could have a period? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I wish I died when oxygen hit me. Same, TBH. Hey, don't tell me to get off this stage. Because I'm trans. But if you're trans, then you could have all the good parts of being a lady without the period that nobody wants. Nobody. You don't want that part. You want all the other parts, the good parts, not the bad one. Ooh.
Did you entertain my
No.
viewers?
They told me to get off the stage,
No.
and they booed me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You should have been more
Yeah,
entertaining.
well, I can't. I'm retarded. Well, I mean, you can want to get pregnant without
Pregnant.
wanting a period. Like a period, like
You can get pregnante.
you're not supposed to want the period. You're just supposed to want the side effect of a period, which is pregnante.
That's a strange way to put it, Superior
Yeah,
Dude,
I
but
did hear that.
yes.
Like, what good thing, so you don't impregnate everyone in the stream right now.
Well, I don't think I JO'd today, so I think it was good anyway.
What do you mean you don't think? It's yes or a no.
It's hard for me to, like, remember things when I'm drunk.
Yeah, this is how you play Pokemon.
I could benefit from some milk, yes.
This is how you...
Yeah, this is how you shiny brood. You get into the silly box and you have fun.
This is how you play Pokemon. You just breed.
Pokemon's a fucking simulator.
Yeah, except not you fucking. You're making other things fuck.
0 points of Magoder batting.
What is that? What?
Kish, let me explain to you a little situation called the birds and the bees.
What is... Oh, I see. It was the wrong way of saying the... Oh, I get it.
This is absolutely the hunt for Ligma.
Ugh.
I wonder if I rename it that.
I was talking to Zach and he kept trying to get me with that. He just, like, everything I'd ask him, he just kept responding Ligma, and I wouldn't give it to him. He got so mad.
I got Mom with Ligma.
And then he tried to, like, I tried to do it to him, and he, like, set me up perfectly, and there was just silence, and I'm like, I don't actually know what the thing is. I just didn't want to give it to you.
I appreciate that, Raphael. Thank you. May you have good luck with your FPSs.
Every single one.
I should probably stream an FPS at some point. Who wants a Modern Warfare 2 stream? Kish, is your PS3 active?
What do you mean active?
Is your PS3 working?
Is my PS3 running? Should I go catch it?
You better go catch it. Kish, does your PS3 have Sugandis?
See, I can see where that one's going without even responding.
Ligma balls, hey!
Oh my god.
Like, I saw this one tweet, it was like, so sad Steve Jobs died of Ligma.
Oh my god.
Who is Steve
Oh
Jobs?
my god.
Ligma balls.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking...
Kish, is your PS3 sexually active?
Yes. It's okay, I give it condoms.
Okay, Kish. If I mailed you a copy of Modern Warfare 2, would you play it?
I don't like FPS games.
Yeah, but for one stream.
Why? You're gonna fucking buy me a game so I can play it for one stream.
To be fair, I think the shipping is going to be the only expensive part of that.
Yeah, but shipping's a lot here, you know that, right?
How much is it?
Well, usually when Xavier sends me stuff, it's like 40, 50 bucks.
Okay, never mind. Fuck that. Let's pirate Modern Warfare 2 on the PC and work
I'm
from
not
there.
gonna spend that much time downloading a game that I'm gonna play once.
You can play it
I'm
twice.
not gonna play it more than once. I would play it with you and that's it. I do not like FPS. I do not like it, Sam, I am.
Modern Warfare 2 is the only one I really enjoy.
That's a personal problem.
Well, that's personal goodness because it's the only one I own.
Personal problem because you like it.
It's
You
fun.
shouldn't like it.
Why shouldn't I
Because
like it?
I hate you.
Well, then I will enjoy it in spite
Good.
of you. Well, being a camper is how you survive, baby.
I would not be a camper. I'd be the one who's aimlessly running around everywhere lost and dying a lot.
I mean, honestly, same. I'm not good at Modern Warfare 2. I like it, but I am not good at it.
I mean, fucking me and Sages and Kappa and Boki have entire playthroughs of fucking Borderlands and Borderlands 2 for you to see how I deal with FPS.
We kept
Spoilers,
trying
not
to
well.
we kept trying to beat Borderlands 2, and let me tell you, we kept stopping.
Who is we?
It was me, Sages, and I think Ryan and Anthony.
We have videos,
SS2 Jet and Anthony.
and we beat it.
I don't think Trev was there yet, and I think Ice Penguin dropped in at one point.
Yeah, we played it with me, Sages, Kappa, and Boki.
Kish, let's play Bioshock. I mean, Borderlands.
I was about to be like, how the fuck do you expect us to play Bioshock together?
I don't think I even own Bioshock.
I'm not really too into Borderlands, though. I mean...
Neither am I. Let's play a game we both just fucking despise.
Okay.
Kish, what games do you
I
despise?
don't think I really hate any games.
You don't like first-person
Well, I don't
shooters.
like them. It's not like I hate them.
Alright, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find some GameCube first-person shooter game that is multiplayer. Do the online for that, and then beat it.
Let's play fucking N64 GoldenEye. That doesn't have multiplayer other than the... Like, it doesn't have multiplayer story, but, you know.
I'm sure there's gotta be like a hack, like a mod sort of thing.
But it's supposed to be a game we both hate, and GoldenEye, everyone loves it.
I don't like
I mean,
GoldenEye.
it's a good game, but it's my cup of tea.
It
But, okay.
was good.
You don't like anything on the N64, though, so, like, shut the fuck up.
It's not that I don't like anything. No, I love Ocarina of Time and
I
Majora's
bet you
Mask.
fucking would, you fucking... Ligma.
Metroid Prime is really good, but that's a GameCube game.
Yeah, but we were talking about GameCube games before, so that's a super one. Ocarina of Time's a good game, and that person who hates it, you're wrong. But Super Mario 64 is also...
I think she was joking.
Super Mario 64 is also a good game, and you're wrong, comic, so... I mean...
Well, I like the first couple levels. I just can't stand the later levels because they don't feel fun to play.
You see, you're wrong. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Guys, back to this. I really, really like Super Mario Sunshine.
Dude, same.
Sunshine is so
I'm
good.
into it.
I don't really like Galaxy all that
Same.
much. It feels a little... It's kind of boring.
Same, I agree.
I haven't played Odyssey, but...
Same.
I played a little bit of it at my...
Sames.
We have, last year, in my Film 2 class, one of my partners, he invited me over before we went to a shoot, and he had SteamWorld Dig and Super Mario Odyssey, and he wanted me to play both. And I played a bit of Mario Odyssey, and I didn't like the controls.
Nothing's ever gonna be as good as Super Mario Sunshine. You might as well just give it up now.
As far as 3D Mario, I
yeah,
agree.
Super Mario Sunshine was the peak, and that's it. It's only downhill from here.
Sunshine's probably my third favorite Mario game.
Sure, what's your favorite?
Super Mario World.
The World's a good one.
World is so fucking
It's not
good.
my favorite, but it's a good one.
And then my second is Superstar Saga.
Who's your main on Super Smash Bros? I don't really play Super Smash Bros.
Are you gonna get Ultimate?
I guess maybe if people want me to play it with them, but I got Super Smash Bros. 4 to play with like sages and stuff, and then nobody really played with me that much, so I don't play it.
No.
I don't.
I mean, I'm gonna get Ultimate,
I don't
so
like
if you want to play with me, I'm
PvP
good pretty
games
much
because
anytime.
I'm bad.
Neither do I, but like with friends, I'm better.
I'm bad
because
all the
at least I know we have similar skills. You kicked my ass in 4
No,
once.
like maybe once. That was luck.
No, I think that when we played that one time, I think you kicked my ass multiple times that night.
No, I'm bad. I couldn't have.
Well,
No,
you
I'm
did.
bad. Bad at video games.
Okay, well. Get Ultimate so we can all play, because I'm gonna play a fuckload of Ultimate.
I might.
I'm gonna do a lot of Ultimate streams, because a lot of people keep asking for
We'll
them too.
see.
God, can one of these just be fucking gray?
No.
I'm gonna keep this up for another half hour, and if not, we'll save this for another
When
time.
is Ultimate coming out again? Like fucking December?
Yeah.
I've got games to play.
Yeah, because I don't think much is coming out this year besides, like, Generations Ultimate and Dragon Quest XI are probably gonna do me till Ultimate
Is
comes
Dragon
out.
Quest XI good?
Yeah, they won't know because it hasn't come out
I
yet.
assumed it was already out in Japan.
And it's out in Japan, but I haven't played it
Yeah,
in
but
Japan.
don't you even know if it's good?
I try to keep as blind as possible in games I'm interested in. I mean, it's gonna be Dragon Quest, so it's probably gonna play like...
There's
8.
only one Dragon Quest I've beat all the way through.
Was it 9?
Maybe?
Was it on the
Yeah.
DS? It was probably 9. Was it, did it have like 3D models?
It was...
9.
So the entire reason I played it is because I love crafting in games, and I heard that there's crafting in it, and I was too
Uh-huh.
fucking retarded to unlock the crafting, and I kept assuming, like, maybe it unlocks later, maybe it unlocks later, and then I beat the fucking game. I was like, where's the crafting?
I mean, to be fair, during the main story, you don't get much opportunities to craft. The post-game is all crafting and
I didn't
grottos.
do the post-game.
Yeah, if you wanted to do real crafting, the post-game is where it was at.
Well, I enjoy crafting and video games.
And I say was because now you don't get a chance because a lot of the missions are gone because Nintendo Wi-Fi is gone.
You know, I love crafting in video games. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, you would love 9's post-game.
Yeah, but
You
I
actually got
beat
the
it,
shot.
and then that's it.
Yeah, crafting in the main story is dumb. You don't get to make anything good.
Well, that's too bad, because crafting is literally the best thing that has ever been made in video games.
I think even Reggie Fils-Aimé put in 200 hours into Dragon Quest IX.
Damn. You should get a life. But yeah, so that's the entire reason I played it, and then I didn't craft a single thing. So that was fun.
Yeah, I really hope an online version comes out on the Switch, because I would love to be able to do the online stuff there.
I got my PC I got it made by Xavier, so technically it was built, not pre-built.
Sage just gave me a part list, but now like some of the stuff is like outdated because I didn't do anything with it.
And I mean,
'cause I didn't have the
like, I got this computer made in 2010, and I've like upgraded like video cards and shit since then. My keyboard has lived since 2010, and it's still going strong. I love it. This keyboard is the best.
This laptop has lasted since my birthday, 2013, and it's clearly showing its age, but it's still going
My
strong.
keyboard's
so.
older than your laptop.
My keyboard held up way better than any other keyboard we've ever
I
had.
know, this keyboard I have is the best, and it's never broken, and it's so good.
We were playing Dirge of Cerberus on stream, which was a Final Fantasy third-person shooter on the PS2. And in the options menu, you have a option to attach a mouse and keyboard to your PS2 and play it like that.
Damn.
And if I had a USB keyboard, I would do that.
I mean, you should probably go for a pre-built computer if you don't have anyone that knows how to do computers.
Yeah, like I have Sage's, so I'm like confident if I wanted to build my own.
Yeah, Xavier was the one buying all the parts and then assembling it, and I'm like, you just do what you want, boy.
You do you funky little
Yeah.
cowboy.
It was good times.
Have you ever referred to Xavier as your funky little
Have I
cowboy?
ever referred to anybody as that? The answer is no.
Alright, new question. Will you ever
No.
refer to Xavier as your funky little
100%
cowboy?
No.
Cool. May I refer to Xavier as my funky
I
little
can't
cowboy?
stop you. I don't think he would appreciate it though, but I might be wrong. He might like it.
Okay, could you ask him?
Okay, I'll ask him tomorrow. Because we don't talk on
Alright,
Saturdays.
Could you also just refer to him as that and see how he
No,
responds?
I said I will not ever
Because
refer
I feel
to
like
him as
if
that.
you do it, he'll appreciate
No,
it
he
more.
would not. But yeah, he's Pokemon going today, so we don't talk on Saturdays.
Is that the whole reason you guys don't talk on
No,
Saturdays?
it used, like, before Pokemon Go came out, it was the day that he'd spend with his friends and going out and stuff, and now he spends it with his friends going out and playing Pokemon Go. And then we
Sounds fair.
spend all of Sunday together. That's
That's cute.
And then the other days are just like after he comes home from work, we talk. You know, work.
Cool. So when are you gonna refer to him as your funky?
Never. I told you. You said, "Will you ever?" And I said, "No."
Yeah, but I thought maybe you could have
No. 100% no.
But Kish.
No, comic. You can refer to him as that if you want, but I will not.
I have referred to Chihiro as a funky cowboy at some point.
Have you?
I said fucking superb, you funky little cowboy.
And how did they react?
They hit that motherfucking like button on Twitter.
You know what? You guys are perfect for each other.
It's true, I love them a lot.
Jeez. I will not be 200% happier if I do. Stop.
And going to Colorado was really fantastic, and I didn't want to come back.
Yeah, well, you know, you can move to Colorado.
Please let me. It feels so much better there than it does in Maryland.
Why? There's no seafood.
There's no humidity up there.
Oh yeah, humidity is a fuck, I've learned.
Yeah, humidity makes me want to fucking dead, and there was like none of it in Colorado, and there was also my partner.
But you know what sucks?
What?
Smoke. We're getting a
and fire.
We're getting a lot of smoke here recently. Like yesterday, it was so smoky outside that everything was like sepia toned red. And it's like, that's probably not good. And like, I just like wake up in the morning, I'm like, it smells like a fucking campfire in here.
It smells like a chimney in here.
And all that smoke is from a different fucking province. It's from British Columbia. And it's all coming in here into my room to get in my nose. And it's like, get out of here.
That sounds fun.
No. It's a lot of fucking smoke. I was worried though, like, the fucking day I woke up and it was like so smoky outside, and it's like, should we be worried? Like, like, is there...
Just get an air filter, you'll be
no,
fine.
I meant, like, should we evacuate? Like, it seems like this fire is really close to us, but it wasn't. But it's like, should we be worried?
I mean, I like the East Coast, I just fucking hate summer in the East Coast.
Yeah, I mean, when I was visiting Xavier, it's pretty fucking hot.
I like winter here a lot, when it finally chills out with the humidity.
Yeah, humidity is really less than ideal.
Humidity's the killer, because it got hot in Colorado, but it was tolerable because it was a dry heat.
Yeah, like, I don't like the humidity. I didn't go out too much when I was visiting Xavier, though. Other than when we went to Busch Gardens.
Also, one of the coldest I've ever been was in Colorado this summer, because we went to the pool, and it was very hot out, but very quickly it became very cold when the sun started setting, and then it got really windy. So when we got out of the pool, we were both violently chattering and shivering, and we had to call their mom to pick us up, because we couldn't walk back because we were so cold.
Damn.
And it is the second coldest I've ever been.
I thought you said it was the coldest. You fucking lied to me.
Second
What was the coldest then?
Alright, story time, kids. It was 2016, and it was a January semester at Towson. And my dumbass... No, because they crank up the heat really bad in the classroom, so I would come to class in shorts. The issue was getting to class, which was like a 2-kilometer walk. And, so, I was in shorts and a small jacket, and, the wind started gusting really hard. And I was going over a bridge, and then one long gust just came so hard that I had to stop moving. Like, I could not physically bring myself to move.
Damn.
And that was the coldest I've ever been.
I like the cute person in chat saying they've been in temperatures below 0 and it made them want to die. I've been in temperatures minus 40.
Yeah, but that's like minus 40 here too, so you're not that
Yeah,
special.
it's minus 40 Celsius and Fahrenheit. And dumbass me thought I didn't need a winter jacket, and I just walked to school in a hoodie.
How did that feel?
Not ideal. My town it has like 2,000 people in it, except when, you know, it's like the everyone from the oil field is staying here, because there's an oil field near here, and there's a lot of hotels for them when they need to come over here, and then it gets larger. But normally it's like around 2,000 people.
Yeah, should I tell you the story of one of the most pathetic things I've ever been?
You?
Yes.
Good story!
Oh, well, you've got me good, haven't you? No, but... Alright, so it was 2014,
yeah.
and I was, I had a sign language course.
Yeah.
And one thing we had to do is we had to go to a deaf event. So we went to the Maryland School of the Deaf and watched a play put on by deaf children. Name your Tamagotchi, deaf child. And so we came back and it was freezing cold. And I didn't want to impose on them because they stopped at a Sonic and they're like, "You guys want anything?"
Oh,
like,
I remember this
no,
story.
it's fine. So I come back and I'm freezing cold and I'm very hungry And I'm like, oh, this don't feel too good. So, I'm driving home, and it's like Jesus shined a light on this billboard. And it was a billboard for McDonald's, and it said, Quarter Pounders, buy one, get one free. And I went there, and I got Quarter Pounders, and I bought one and got one free. And I got home and ate it, and a single tear rolled down my cheek. It was the best hamburger I've ever had.
Oh, comic.
I look back on that night very fondly because of that. And I think I stopped by that McDonald's like once a week for the rest of the year, too.
Well, you know, you're just giving them your patronage for saving your life.
It's true. When I got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire at Toys R Us, we saved so much money.
Yeah.
Because the Toys R Us would always have like really big deals on new Pokemon games when they came out. And I took that money and I bought a shitload of McDonald's and played Pokemon Alpha or Omega Ruby.
I wish we had a McDonald's.
The McDonald's here has been so crowded lately that we started going to the really empty Burger King, and they've really shaped up, and it's nice.
It's kind of like the saddest thing you'd ever hear anybody say. I wish we had a McDonald's.
Right?
It's just pathetic.
Yeah, I would go to Toys R Us for every launch from Diamond and Pearl up to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but by the time Sun and Moon dropped, they didn't have any good deals for Sun and Moon, so I got it on Amazon, and then they died.
Well, that's... You helped them die.
Good. You didn't have any deals on Sun and Moon, then perish.
It's a little harsh, don't you think?
It's the way the world works,
I really want McDonald's. Look what you've done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to deal with the calories.
We got McDonald's at the airport, and it was alright. The bun was the driest bun I've ever had at McDonald's, though.
When I was visiting Xavier, I had a milkshake from Chick-fil-A, and it was so good. Oh my god, their milkshakes are so good. And like I was looking at it because I'm gonna go visit them again, but I'm gonna count calories this time. So I'm like, okay, I really want one, so I'll just like get a small, and the small is 500 fucking calories, and I'm like, what?
Jeepers.
I want it though. And I mean, I was when I was down there, I wanted a large. I'm like, Xavier, I want a large milkshake, and we're like, okay, we're standing in line, and I'm looking at the menu, and they have their calories listed. I'm like, I really wish you wouldn't do that, because now I can see how much calories this is, and oh, I could go without that. I could go without knowing. But like, I'm gonna have to go down there and like split a small milkshake with Xavier. Like, how pathetic is that?
That's calories,
it's
babe.
so stupid. Why is the small 500?
Because it's loaded with all the tastiest shit that's 1,000 bajillion calories.
So not fair.
When I went to the airport in the BWI airport in Baltimore, I got Chipotle for breakfast.
How was it?
It was alright. They didn't have the grilled peppers and onions that they usually do, so my bowl felt a little dry.
I've learned that I'm not really into Chipotle. I mean, it's alright, but
I mean, you tried it, and that's what's important.
yeah. And you bought it for me.
It's true, I did owe you.
I ate that entire.
Felt very good to get that off my back.
You still owe me more Chipotles, but I'll trade them.
Well,
in
yeah, but
else.
you asked me to transfer them to McDonald's.
Yeah, or something else. Depends what we're near. Oh, but we're gonna be going to the food festival in Busch Gardens.
It's true. I'm very excited.
Oh my
for
god,
that.
it's so good. Trust me, everything I ate there was good, except for one thing, but that's because it had something on it that I didn't like, and I don't know why I thought I would like it, but I didn't. It was like a lamb skewer with like lime and yogurt dressing, and I thought like the lime and yogurt dressing would be on the side, but it wasn't. It was like slathered all over it, and I'm like, don't like that.
Yeah, lamb's only. I don't like lamb with like people are like, you gotta put mint jelly in the
No,
lamb, and I'm like,
I
no,
don't like
I don't.
mint.
Yeah, like I like mint, but not on my lamb.
Yeah, well, that was the one thing I didn't like, and I was like,
I've only had lamb once. My uncle's daughter. No, fuck, it was my aunt's husband, who I guess is my uncle now. So she's technically my cousin. She got married. And, like, the engagement, or the marriage party, or whatever, she had a caterer. And they would keep bringing out, like, really good food, like crab cakes and shit. And it was the first time I ever had lamb, and it was so good that they had, like, one left over. I'm like, hey, could I get that?
Yeah.
And it was
the best thing I had at the food festival was gamba fritters.
You had what now?
Gamba fritters. It's like shrimp, like take it apart and put it in like these fritters, and then they had the sauce. The sauce was so fucking good. Oh my god! And then it's listed as a Pekka Pippa sauce or some shit like that. And I looked it up, and it's a brand, and it's like, well, then which flavor was it? I need to know. It was so good. And it didn't tell me what flavor it was, so, like, I don't know what flavor it was.
I can't
And they also had a she crab soup, because one of the booths was a Virginia booth, because they're in Virginia, I guess. And they had, like, a she crab soup, and it was so good. It was, like, crab soup with, like, more shredded crab on top of it.
Oh, it sounds so good. I didn't like crab until,
Crab is so good, dude.
Comparatively recently.
I tried horchata, and that was good.
I heard horchata is
it was really good. And then we had this
There were
it was like, I can't remember, I think it was from Cuba, in a Cuba booth, and it was like this, it said it was a wheat milkshake. And I was like, alright, that sounds weird. And I drank it, and you know what it tasted like? Tasted like a Sugar Crisp milkshake. If you've ever had that cereal, Sugar Crisp.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what it tasted.
That sounds like I would get halfway through it before I vomited.
It was really good. It was a small one.
Like, it sounds amazing, but it sounds like I would drink half of it and then throw up.
They're all really small, because they're like samplers, so you can try all the stuff.
Okay.
And me and Xavier shared it, so... But yeah, horchata was really
God, there was this, like, beer, bourbon, and barbecue festival near Towson, and I really wanted to go, and I didn't, and I really regret it.
What was that? Horchata is your culture? What was the horchata in what booth? Let me see. That was in the... I assume it was in the, American Southwest. We also got a fish taco there.
Oh, good. Man, let me... Alright, Kish, I gotta tell you something. I don't know if I told you this. So, I went to Towson, obviously. And there was this one sports bar called Bill Bateman's, and it was like the place to be, apparently. Like, it stayed open really late, it had really good deals for food, and for some reason I just never really went to it while I was there until my last semester, where every time we had a shoot, we would go to Bateman's afterwards. And so I'm like, cool, this is delicious and this is good, I'm really glad I discovered it. So I had to go up to Towson one more time after I'd graduated to, like, have an appointment to, like, help out with, like, finding jobs. So, after that finished, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna check out Bateman's hours to see, though, when they open, because I'm gonna get the fish tacos there. And so I Google it, and it says hours, permanently closed, and I'm like, no, it's probably like some other Bateman's location. I look it up, and the first thing when I looked up Bill Bateman's, it says Bill Bateman's Towson location to permanently shut down after 23 years. And I'm like, why? I just discovered it!
So bad.
I'm like, are you absolutely fucking kidding me that, like, any place I love dies?
Yeah, that's what you get. Also, that wheat milkshake was from Cuba, and it was called a Batito de Trigo.
Oh, it sounds adorable.
Let's see. I'm looking at the book, and we marked what we ate. So I got the sheet crab soup, the fish taco. We got an Irish cheese sampler. And the cheese was very nice.
That sounds good. Well, that's good. I feel like fancy cheeses are going to be
good. Well, I've never really had fancy cheese before, so they were all nice. I don't know what type of... Well,
neither have I.
Okay, actually, I do know what type of cheese, because it says it right here. It was a Sage Derby, Vanden Vale Farmhouse cheese, and Dubliner cheese.
I don't think I've had any of those.
I don't know. And from Hawaii, I got the tuna poke. And Xavier got a Spam slider because he's Filipino. Yeah.
Filipino.
I tried the Spam slider and it wasn't great. The tuna poke.
I keep wanting to buy Spam, but I keep getting
The tuna
freaked
poke
out.
had a seaweed salad next to it that was very, very nice.
Ooh.
Very nice. There was a crepes and coffee booth. We got a banana Nutella crepe.
I almost got that at the airport, but it was too pricey for me.
We got in the French Quarter. We got shrimp etouffee.
Sounds amazing.
It was Creole spiced shrimp stew over Cajun rice.
Oh my god, that sounds so
It was
good.
good.
Fuck, I don't got the calories to be hungry this late
We
at
got a
night,
Cuban
Kish.
sandwich from Cuba and the milkshake. Of course.
You
We
don't
got
say.
the linguiça from Brazil. It's a Brazilian sausage served with grilled portobellos and peppers. Very good.
Cool.
Very good. Next page. Caribbean, we got the gamba fritters. Hell yeah, gamba fritters. At the Brauhaus, which is German, but they already have like a big
Yeah.
German place, so they named it Brauhaus. We got the Schnitzelwitch. I love schnitzel already. Oh, I love schnitzel. And in India, we got the lamb kofta, which was, you know, not a fan. And we got masala chai tea, which also not a fan. In Italy, we got the pizzelle cookies.
Oh.
They were good cookies. Italy didn't have much because there's like a whole Italian restaurant there. So Italy just had a bunch of sweets. In Japan, we got what the hell, Kish? That sounds all good. Yeah, this is what we got at the Food and Wine Festival at Busch Gardens. It was all delicious. In Japan, we got the mushi gyoza, delicious, and the soba noodle bowl, also delicious. I figured I'd pass on the California roll because I know what a California roll tastes. The South Korea, we got beef bulgogi, which is so good.
Ooh.
It's a
I was about to say, the only Korean food I don't think I like is, like, glass noodles.
It's a grilled Korean-style marinated beef skewer. It was fucking fantastic.
Because we have this, we got a new Korean place near us recently, and I got, like, it was called, like, japchae, which is, like, glass noodles and a bunch of, like, peppers
Shouldn't
and
eat
shit.
glass.
I guess it's just called that. I don't know, but, glass noodles are disgusting.
All right.
Like, they taste fine, but the texture feels like you're eating worms. And I didn't finish it, and I wanted to get out before she noticed that I barely touched the noodles.
And then there's one more booth. There is a Mediterranean, and we got falafel and baklava.
Ooh, falafels.
Yeah,
are
they
good.
were good. And
Dining Hall at Towson had some.
there was a bunch of other stuff that sounded really good, but we could only eat so much. Like, oh my gosh. There was like a fucking bacon and cheddar hush puppies in Virginia. Yeah, some good shit.
I'm gonna say one thing I tried. There's one YouTuber I follow called Steve1989, and he opens up old military rations.
How do you have this all memorized, Kish? Don't you hear me flipping the menu that I said we had marked everything we ate?
And I mean, he eats food that was like packaged in World War
Oh
II.
yeah, I think you told me about this.
And one thing that's very common in those are Charms candies. And when we were in Colorado, they had Charms at that candy store.
Oy.
And I got them, and Charms are amazing. If you have the opportunity to get Charms, get them.
That went better than
They're like a little like fruit-flavored hard
Oh
candies.
yeah, I've had those.
They're very good.
They also had ghost pepper guacamole in the American Southwest,
Ooh.
which obviously I wasn't gonna fucking go with that.
I don't know. It's like Red Robin had like this ghost pepper burger, and I don't think it was real ghost pepper because it's not like it might be the same company, but it's not like Blow Pops. The ghost pepper shit at Red Robin was not at all spicy.
There was also Hawaiian mac and cheese, which was mac and cheese with pineapples in it. Who would do that? Hawaii obviously
I'd try
would.
it, but I don't know about pineapples and mac.
Let's see.
I'll tell you, I had a last day before grocery shopping mac and cheese once, which was me throwing all the dry ingredients I had into mac and cheese.
And how was that?
So, you know, tuna, kidney
Dude,
beans,
tuna and mac and
Parmesan
cheese is delicious.
It
I love
is. I told Mom, and she's like, "That sounds gross."
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
thought it sounded
"It
gross
was
too until I
godly."
tried it. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god.
Okay, these last 4 Slugmas are.
You know what else
the
they
last
had in the
one
French
protocol
Quarter?
for
They
sure.
had fucking bananas Foster cheesecake.
Ooh.
And they had beignets.
They had beignets.
Beignet. Let's see. That also, in Cuba, the ropa vieja sounded good. It's shredded beef and Criollo sauce served over black beans and rice. Sounds good.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes. And they also had flan. Is that Cuban?
Oh,
I don't know why that's in
I
Cuba.
I'm sure they have flan in Cuba.
It's in the Cuban one, so I guess it's flan. There's Jamaican jerk chicken. Sounded pretty good. Mojo shrimp.
It's very mean.
Mojo
Dude.
shrimp, but it had lime in it. So, There's also German meatballs. I wanted to try the German meatballs. I didn't.
Yeah, if either of these 3 Slugmas are shiny, I'll. I don't know, Kish, you come up with a bet for me.
Fine now, dude. You'll play every single Gears game, Xenoblades, whatever, on stream.
Cool.
Every single one of them, all of them. Spain. I didn't get anything from Spain. The chorizo and empanada sounded good, but
Chorizo is the bomb.
yeah, it's just like we got like halfway through and we were at the Brow House and we had to like sit and wait for a few hours because we just could not eat anymore.
Chorizo empanada sounds like something that I desperately want in me right now.
Let me read it. It's spicy pork sausage pastry pocket with cilantro and lime cream.
Well, I know what chorizo and empanadas
I
are.
didn't know if it had anything extra on it. I don't hate Spain, it's just... Man, there are so many good things. Oh, and they also had a Venera con jamon, I guess, which is a scallop wrapped in cured ham with saffron rice and romesco sauce. Sounds fantastic.
Jeepers creepers, dude.
There was also a fucking lettuce wrap in Japan, which I wanted, but I wanted like everything in Japan. Fuck.
I really want to try paella.
What is a paella?
It's like a lot of food.
There wasn't one of those in the Spain booth.
I don't know, candy bracelets, I always just eat them. Like, I can never actually wear them as fashion. Like, the second I get them on me, they're down my throat.
Oh, in South Korea, they had Korean barbecue pork ribs.
Oh, jeepers,
I
dude.
know, there's just too much.
Oh, wow.
Like, I wasn't...
2 streams and no shiny.
We bought this thing that let us have, like, 15 of whatever we picked. And, like, it was like a card that you just swipe in, and it would give you 15 total. And we're like, oh, we don't know if 15 is enough for both of us. Oh my god. And that was what was at that food festival. But apparently they, like, change every year, so who knows what's going to be there next year.
How do I wonder trade in this
You,
one?
go to the festival plaza.
Cool.
So yeah, you're gonna come down...
Let's just wonder trade at
You're
these
gonna come
5.
down for the food festival, and we're gonna eat and be fat, and it'll be great.
Sounds amazing.
Because the food at Busch Gardens is just so fucking fantastic. Oh my god.
See if we can get a shiny through
Do
one.
it, I dare you.
That'll be funny.
I'd laugh at you. So if any of y'all
I'll do the toe sucking
live
bet.
near Busch Gardens, you should go there.
Yeah, we'll have a fan
No,
meetup.
not you shouldn't go there the same time
You
we
can take
do.
you can take one picture and then get the fuck away from us.
Also, don't go on Tempesto. It's a bad ride. Also, don't go on Alpengeist unless you want to have a headache. Fuck Alpengeist.
I really want to try food truck food.
Never seen a food truck.
These always sound really fun. I'm surprised we didn't see any food trucks in DC.
Yeah, like why isn't there supposed to be food trucks there?
It might have just been because the streets are so crowded from Pride.
Yeah, probably.
I love comics, says this trading
Oh,
partner.
good.
I've got a fan.
Good. Throw them out.
Oh, it's not going to show up on the stream because it was on the bottom
Throw
screen.
them out.
I swear it said, I love comics.
Yeah, but they're probably talking about like comic books because I think all the things are like pre-done. Alright. Well, it's in a great ball.
Got a
It's
polyper.
gross. Throw it out.
Well, I hope he enjoys this Slugma.
You're a Slugma.
Oh, viewers, if you play Pokemon Go, the end of August, shiny Wingles are going to be really common for a couple days.
Why?
For the Japanese Safari Zone event.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why specifically the mons that got chosen, but so they did. Because, like, Shiny Minun and Pleasant were really common, then Shiny Roselia.
Oh, I didn't have a turkey leg when I went to Busch Gardens. Their food is too good. I can't waste it on turkey legs. I only have so much room in me.
I was about to say, save the turkey legs for the Ren
Whenever
face.
I went to Busch Gardens, we ate at the Italian place, and I always got the sampler that had eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan, and cannoli. Not the sweet one. There's a different word. I don't think it's cannoli. Because cannoli's for like the sweet one. It's made out of sweets.
Yeah, cannolis are like.
There's like.
Oh, thanks for the Lowland Rattata.
There's like a one that's like rolled in a lasagna noodle with like stuff in it.
Manicotti.
Yeah, manicotti, and it has that, and it's like a feta cheese and spinach manicotti, and it's so good. The cheese parmesan and the chicken parmesan and the eggplant parmesan, and it's good.
When I worked at Panera, whenever I would make something with feta cheese, I would always laugh to myself and say fetish cheese.
Why are you like this?
Because I accidentally went to the GTS. Shit.
Nice fucking job, idiot.
So yeah, it was fetish cheese.
Yeah.
And I'm like, haha, it is smegma.
Also, another place that I really like, I got frozen yogurt from Sweet Frog. It was great.
Ooh.
Really good.
My friend was really upset that he got Sweet Frog and then it closed down.
Oh, well, it's really good.
And then we looked and it went to like another area in the same town.
Well, it's really good, so if you have a chance to go there, you should.
Well, when I worked at Chipotle, every Sunday we would someone would go and pick up a bunch of Sweet Frog for all of us.
Well, it's like a buffet though. You get to choose what's on top. Like you don't pick up fucking Sweet Frog for someone else's.
Well, yeah, they would ask us what we all wanted, and I would just get a strawberry with like a cherry
That's
on
it?
top or something.
You're so boring.
Well, I was trying to like work an 8-hour shift. I didn't want a sugar crash in the middle of the day.
So boring.
Oh, a Shellos.
Stuff it in your penis.
Yeah. Shellos? It'll make that weird, gross
yeah.
noise that Gastrodon makes while it slides into my
Yeah,
urethra.
but it'll clear out your swimmers.
I don't want to get Shellos.
Shellos is gonna eat them. It's gonna go down with its mouth open, being like, nom 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 nom.
That's weirdly adorable, but I also don't want to think about it eating my sperm like that. It's going, oh.
Yeah, delicious.
Ah.
Yeah, that's how he would eat it. He goes like head first down your urethra.
There's like that one fucking SpongeBob reaction image where like he's in the womb and it's like the umbilical cord is like feeding him and he's like and the caption's always like me when mommy was pregnant with me and they gave dad a blowjob or something.
What the fuck?
I know, it's one of the grossest ones I've ever seen. What this guy's thing says, I like battling male preschoolers. I won't forgive you.
Yeah, well, they changed it to battling when it used to just say, I like male preschoolers, so they changed it to battling
Oh, Jesus
for the
Christ. Kids. I just traded a Phoebus with this pedophile.
Nice.
Gross.
Yeah.
What did you name that Slugma? Man juice?
Man juice. Or, wait, yeah, man juice.
This Phoebus is in a love ball.
Oh, nice.
Great, great.
Didn't even notice.
It's a pedophile. I don't want
He
it.
loves that Phoebus.
It's a preschooler.
It is. It probably just had.
Is this thing? This thing is like really good. It's got Iron Tail,
yeah,
Mirror Coat,
those are all
Dragon
egg
Pulse,
moves.
Haze, Good Nature.
Those are all egg moves. I don't know. You don't have the IV judging, do you? You could go get it.
I do, but
Well, then do it.
well, after I tried
Oh,
the Slugma,
yeah, I
I'll
see.
try
You were
them.
in the Wonder Trade chicken.
Yeah, it's the last Slugma. Then I'll check those Phoebus's IVs and then call it a
Cool.
stream.
Cool, because I really need to pee, so
For
the
the-
second we're done the stream, I'm gonna ditch you.
Cool. I'm gonna go play RuneScape after
Cool,
the stream.
I hope you get lots of gold and have fun.
I will.
Good.
I like this person's thing says, ha ha ha, yes.
Oh, that's good. If they're Japanese.
Yes.
For a second, I thought that Slugma was in a Master Ball. No,
It is.
it's in a Ultra Ball. Ew, it's a Pukimiki.
You got someone new in the Pokemon Go group that's like obsessed with Pikachu.
Why? Do they like that they puke out their insides?
Yes.
Are they into that?
They're like, it shits when it faints, and I'm like, same.
Are they into that? Because Xavier has a friend that's that.
No, they just think Pikamuku's cute.
Xavier has a friend that's into vomit. I know, right?
Viewers, if you have a metaphilia, don't bring it up.
Is that what
ever.
that's called?
Yeah.
Damn, you know more than I do.
Well, it's because, I think, like, Emesis was the name of a route in Drakengard 3, and I looked it up, and they were like, yeah, it's like vomit.
I don't play Mario Tennis Aces, so... Yeah.
Alright, how can I tell
Xavier does have
where's
weird
Where's the
friends.
IV checker?
The judge button should be on the bottom of the, Yeah, right there.
Oh, here it is.
It's alright. That's 4 IVs.
It's definitely a breed jack.
Well, we already knew that. It's level 1 with 4 egg moves, you dumb bitch.
Well, yeah, but I was hoping for, like, a good breed jack, and it's missing a lot of the stats I'd
Well,
like it to
they're
have.
not just gonna give you one with the perfect stats.
Well, maybe they would.
They probably wouldn't.
I probably give them a really good Slugma. Let's see how good this Slugma, one of these Slugmas are.
They're all at... No, well, at least 4 IVs.
Look at how, like, legitimately perfect this thing
Yeah,
is.
that's because the one I gave you is good. Bitch.
This one's almost 100%.
Almost. You probably have one that's like 6 IVs somewhere around here. That that one's close.
Very close. Did I get a... This one's stupid.
Rude.
What about that Vanillite?
Nice.
Chihiro got a literal 0 IV Litten from Wonder Trade and was just named Boy Cat.
Nice. Look at all these fucking IVs.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of them are close. Purple.
Teal is my middle name.
Kish Teal Husband.
Yeah, sure.
Kish Teal Shack the
Rude.
I made a fucking lol. I wonder if this Shellos is any good.
Damn. Shit.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
Ultra Ball though.
Cheapers. So someone caught this
No,
thing
it's
like
level
this.
1. They breeded it in an Ultra Ball specifically.
Huh. Speed. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen better. Have you seen better?
Once or twice.
Have you, like, touched better?
So, guys, I think this will be the end of the
I'll
stream.
take that as a no.
I'll take that as a maybe. Real quick, before we end this off, I'm going to look in my pocket decks. Go to Alola Pocket Decks.
Nice McGearna nerd.
You can look at, Vor.
Yeah! He's my favorite.
I'll make him dance
He's my
for you.
favorite War Machine. Of all the War Machine Pokemon, which one's your favorite?
Mawile.
Oh, of course. You fucking furry.
I would fuck it.
Fucking furry.
So, viewers, thank you so very much for joining me for another wasted 3 hours.
Yeah, we did it!
Hope you guys had fun at least.
We did it.
Kish, did you have fun?
I really need to pee, so it's hard to think.
Okay, you can
No, you have to end the stream first.
Alright, viewers, have a wonderful time. Wednesday, we'll get back to more Dirge of Cerberus.
We're
and
never
next
gonna play
Saturday will
Dirge
be
of
more
Cerberus
Persona
again. Bye!
Q. Good Kishes can't pee until I say that.
Oh my god, fuck you.
Y'all going to have to
I
wait.
will leave this call right now.
I bet you
I
won't.
bet I will.
I bet you won't. Oh, she left the call. Well, I got a BTFO'd, as the children say. So, I hope you all had a wonderful time. I really want this damn Slugma at some point, so we will get it at one point. Just not next Saturday. So, thank you so very much for joining me. Hope you all had a wonderful time, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed Doja Cerberus on Wednesday. But, look at him itch himself. Like, damn, you itchy. Damn, you sag.